Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Hello, hello, hello. Anybody there? All right. Got that going. We're good there. For some reason it's still not showing up on my computer. All right. Hello, hello, hello. We'll give it a couple minutes, see if anyone rolls in, and then we'll get started. Got a lot to go through today. I'm going to see how much I can get done. Got this humongous box of code cards here. Got all kinds of stuff to go through today, so I'm looking forward to it for sure. Just give it a couple more minutes, see if anyone else pops in, and then, yeah, we'll just get rolling. Yeah, what's up, dude? Still getting a little situated. I know it's a weird time to start this stream, but it's just one of those things. I just don't feel like looking at these boxes anymore. I want to go through everything and see what I actually have. And then, like you said, I can always clip stuff later on, so we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll see if any other fake celebrities show up today. Alright, I'm just going to get started. I'll do the little cheesy intro and we'll go from there. So, well, what's going on, everybody? WakoBako here. Today we're doing another live stream. I'm going to try and get through the rest of the actual loose mail and stuff like that. Got a bunch of stuff from Japan, and then stuff from people over on Instagram. I'm try and shout out people as I can. Obviously, if I forget you, sorry. I'm just kind of drew a blank. I want to roll through this, but if you don't catch us live and you're watching us after the fact, I do appreciate all the support. I bought all kinds of stuff over the last 13 months from people on eBay and Instagram, so I'll tag you where I can. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So a lot of this stuff here is stuff from Japan, but like this one here. So if we can see there, so I don't remember who I got this from. Like I have like 4 or 5 things from whoever this company / person is, but yeah, I honestly don't remember. So let's just get into it. Maybe I'll have like a tag or something in here. But I broke out the really nice scissors today also because, yeah, there's going to be some stuff. Oh, man, I should have got a trash bag. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. Actually, I'll just use this box. Let me move this out of the way. And I'm just going to stack stuff on the table. Let's just do it this way. Just so I have something to throw all this trash in, because this is going to get messy really quick. Yeah, all this stuff is from Japan. All these envelopes. This is going to be absolutely nuts for sure. But there we go. I got a trash box. Always important, streaming 101, have a box for trash. All right. Yeah, dude, it's absolutely insane. And then, like I said, I have another box on the floor under the table that has more stuff from Instagram. So, yeah. But again, dude, I mean, it's 13 months worth of stuff. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's see what we're starting off with here. So I think in the mix of all this stuff here, there should be some Chinese Pokemon cards as well, which I think from the little bit of preview that I just saw, they're here. So perfect. So this is a great way to start. Got 2 absolutely beautiful shiny Charizards here, the regular V and then the V Max. These are the simplified Chinese iterations. I know that's becoming more and more popular now with Pokemon, an official Pokemon company where they're doing all the Chinese stuff and work on some of the older sets. But these cards here, like this card's about $100. This one in Japanese is a little fairly expensive. English is not as bad. But both of these cards were like 30, 40 bucks in Chinese. So if you love the artwork, you don't care about the text or the language, it's a good time to invest in Chinese Pokemon cards. So I'd highly suggest checking it out. But I'm assuming that a lot of this stuff here from that one specific person is probably all from China or the that Chinese vendor that I bought from. So we're about to find out though. But yeah, and again, a lot of it is, you know, if you just appreciate the artwork, even like the Korean markets are starting to boom a little bit, so definitely worth checking out. Yeah, this is definitely all Chinese. Well, most of it probably will be Chinese Pokemon stuff, which is, again, I was getting stuff that you'd normally pay $200-300 for, and I'm getting it for way cheap. So here we go. So absolutely amazing. So the other thing about Chinese Pokemon, which a lot of people don't know, is they're releasing artworks and card designs that we didn't get in English or Japanese or even Korean. So prime example, this Full Art Blastoise wasn't in English, never got a Japanese version. Yeah, so there's 2 of those. I'm going to keep one and then I'll probably grade the other one, especially because CGC does grade all these simplified Chinese variants, so that should be fun. But I'm assuming if those 2 are the regular full arts, this should be, oh yeah, this is, again, artwork and a card that we didn't get on the English side. Look at absolutely beautiful these VMAX Rainbow Blastoise are. So again, we got the regular V and then the V Max. Definitely going to grade these and try my luck there. Yeah, and that's pretty nice, simple. I like the way that that was shipped. Let's see what else we got here. Again, still same vendor here. Most of this stuff was all eBay purchases from them. So let's see what else we have in here. Move this out of the way. I do like how, again, they package everything, right? I talk about that all the time. It's nice and professional. This stuff's secure, especially coming that far away. No, not necessarily. It's just that because it took a while for the Chinese market to actually get like approval from the Pokemon company to do official sets instead of them doing just like knockoff stuff throughout all the years. They're trying to do stuff to kind of grab and draw attention to their side of the market and give reason to why people want to grab Chinese Pokemon cards. But even like this stuff, right? Like obviously these are all commons, uncommons. Yeah, I think it was more just incentive based to try to get people to buy into Chinese Pokemon cards. But like this, prime example. This card, absolutely beautiful. The Rainbow Charizard GX. This came out from Burning Shadows in English. This card came out in, I think, I want to say 2017, maybe 2018 on the English and Japanese side. This is from 2023 in China. Let me see, make sure, yeah, 2023. This card in English goes for about, I don't know, $300-400. The Japanese variant about the same price, but it's absolutely beautiful. So again, it's the same card, same quality. It's an official Pokemon card, but I paid maybe $60 for this. And it's absolutely beautiful. So instead of me paying, you know, a crazy absorbent amount for the English or Japanese variant, I just went with the Chinese one. So, and yes, you can still grade all of them. They're approved, they're official. So yeah, I'll take that all day long. And again, it's still the same beautiful card. So definitely, I would highly suggest, if you just appreciate the artwork, you don't care what the language is, definitely look into some of the simplified Chinese markets. They're also dropping sets and print runs of stuff that, again, we never got on the English or Japanese side. So I think that's kind of interesting. It's also one of those things where, you know, if you're looking like investing in Pokemon, I think this is a good place to start, especially while stuff is cheap. Because like I said, if you get in early and then, you know, everyone starts jumping on board and the prices start booming, you're already kind of, you know, you already have stuff established, you have stuff graded or in your personal collection. So I don't know, that's just me, that's how I look at it. But let's keep rolling. So what do we got here? So this might actually be one of the, yeah, so this is sick. This is actually one of the packs, and I'm probably not going to open it because, again, it's Chinese, but I don't have any of their, oh, okay, never mind, it's open. But yeah, so this is one of the pack arts from the set that obviously had that shiny Charizard in it. Let's see what else is in here. I mean, obviously it's open. I think they were just giving me a little bonus stuff. But again, some of this artwork's the same. Yeah, they were just throwing in some extras, which I appreciate. But even their pack arts, it's going to be a lot of stuff that it's designs we never saw in English or Japanese. So I think that's kind of neat. I definitely like the color on that. Yeah, I know I'm probably not going to open it. And then, yeah, if it was an actual pack, yeah, I wouldn't have opened that at all. But yeah, just my luck, right? All right, so let's see what else I got from this one here. Flip it over. So again, this is absolutely amazing. So, oh, hold on. They threw in something free on that one? Okay, hold on. Let me get back to this. So, Charizard VMAX, the Hyper Rare or Rainbow Rare. So this card in English is probably $150 now. This card, again, probably $20-30. But the cool thing is, it came in a sealed individual pack on this one. So this came in its own little bundle. So I might get another one just so I keep this sealed. I'm definitely going to grade this one for sure. But I like how it just came sealed like that. I think the shiny variants were the same way. I'll have to take a look here in a second. But when I saw that, I was like, all right, cool. That's kind of neat. And again, if you were a sealed collector, you have that sealed. It's going to stay that way. So it's kind of nice. Let me actually look at these real quick just to double check. No, these were just, yeah, these ones are just normally. I feel like I got other ones, but like, look at this. This in English or Japanese is probably $400 or $500, no, maybe even $600 worth of Charizards right here. I paid probably just over $100, maybe $120 for these. So again, if you like the artwork, you don't care what the language is, definitely look into some of these some of the Chinese variants. Same thing with this one. So this alt art here with both the Raichus. For some reason, English should start booming, get crazy expensive. Let's see what this. Wait, hold on. What? He gave me 2? Okay, I'll take that all day long. But yeah, this variant here in English and Japanese is crazy expensive right now. But I think I paid maybe 15-20 bucks for this, and then they threw in an extra one. So yeah, definitely be a repeat customer from them. I'm gonna grade one, keep one with the other collection, but that's absolutely amazing. I'll definitely have to reach out to them and send them a link to this video, but I really appreciate it. That's awesome. It's stuff like that where, again, like, you know, trying to build customer base, especially early on in these sets here, as they get more and more popular. Yeah, the other thing I do like real quick is I like how they went with the English backs on these, and then it's just the simplified Chinese front. They didn't do the Japanese backs or design their own. I think it would have been neat if they did their own design, but I don't know, that's just me. I'm just glad that there's more Pokemon stuff to collect. All right, let's see how we're gonna open this one. I'm gonna start cutting tape and see where things open from there. But yeah, absolutely insane. Definitely wasn't expecting that. But yeah, if I got a bonus one in English or Japanese, again, you're talking, yeah, at least another 120, 150 bucks. So definitely appreciate the gift. That's absolutely amazing. Ooh, oh, okay. This is exciting. So kind of like I was talking about how they did their own exclusive stuff, or they have sets that didn't come out in English or Japanese. Look, first of all, look how professional this packaging is, right? Nice little dividers, bubble mail everywhere. But this is 2 booster boxes from the simplified Chinese sets. And you'll be able to tell very quickly why I got this. Look at this. A full set with Blastoise as the focus. Obviously, you know, some of the artwork on the side. But yeah, I got this because, again, the... let me grab these. So these cards here, the full art and the VMAX here, both of these come from that set. So I may open one of these, but it is sick to see Blastoise on a booster box. I love the packaging. You saw this kind of little watermarks on there, but yeah, I got 2 of them. So I may open one. I may keep one sealed, but it would be kind of cool to open it up and see what other artwork is in there, because I haven't seen any of the sets or anything, or the set list, sorry. But yeah, I think these booster boxes, as I drop stuff all over the place, I think they were, I don't know, maybe 50 bucks, kind of what like Japanese pricing used to be before the boom. But yeah, if you're looking for awesome artwork or like exclusive products like that, or just different designs, definitely check out the Chinese markets for sure. All right, now back to Japanese mail. There's a lot of stuff to go through. Should be quick rips though. I kind of have a rough idea of what's going to be in this stuff, but like usual, or like the other stuff I've been opening, this stuff's been sitting here for months on end, if not over a year. So if I draw a blank, it's probably because, yeah, it's been sitting here for a while. All right, on to the next though. Let's see what we got here. Flip this over. Again, I like these 2. Nice little appreciation card there. So there's the shop name. There's all their information. Go check them out. A lot of this stuff is probably from eBay, maybe some Instagram stuff mixed in. But let's flip over and see what I got. All right, cool, nice. Yeah, exactly. And again, it's another different language to collect or something else to try and go through. But yeah, now that it's like official, it's not just reprints of other stuff. Well, I mean, there is some reprints, but that they're a recognized, like, official trading card, you know what I mean? But let's take a look. So I got more of these Crystal EXs. As I mentioned before, I'm kind of on this crusade where I'm just collecting a bunch of the Crystal EXs now. I want to have all of them, so once this whole generation is done, I'll go through and I'll grade all of them. For example, so you got the Garchomp, you have Hoopa, and then I can never remember this. Of course, it's all in Japanese, but I just love how these cards turned out. It's kind of like shiny variants, but you have all the different, you know, little stars and textures on there. But they're all absolutely beautiful cards. But yeah, I think at the point in time of this video, I'll have every single one that's come out besides some of the gold ones. But it's understandable. Those ones are a little more expensive. But yeah, I definitely, like I said, I want to collect all of them. I think I had 3 or 4 of them by the time, or when I left originally. And now I should have, like I said, almost all of them. I'm so glad I cut that, but didn't cut that. Let's try this again. All right. I'm also trying to do this without cutting into whatever's in here. Because that's the last thing I want is, you know, I order all this stuff, spend all this money, and then I start ruining stuff right away. Oh my goodness, did I not cut this? What the hell is this made out of? My goodness. All right. 3rd try. All right. I'm gonna cut this here. Oh, Alex, do you hear any echoing or anything from the laptop coming through? Let me know. I'll turn down the volume on that side if you do. Nice. Ooh, a little custom card here. Some of these wrappers just fall apart. Yeah, look at this. It's just kind of crumbling, but it's all good. So check out the business card here. This is from TF Poke Shop. Oh, nice. I like that. Pretty unique. Again, a lot of this stuff's going to be from eBay sellers, so go check them out. But as you can see here, more web series cards here. You have the OG Meryl, which I want to say, especially with Alex being here, I think that was the promo that we got, right? At least the English variant. It wasn't the E-Series, but that was the same artwork. And then you got the Diglett there as well, so that's kind of neat. Yeah, again, a lot of web series stuff to go through. I'm trying to like organize and stack stuff up on the side. But yeah, again, with web series, there's only 48 cards in the whole set. Yeah, same character art. Gotcha. But yeah, 200. Dude, can you imagine if you graded all of those, or even half of them, just to see how the grades came out? First of all, that would be an awesome submission. But if for some reason that card ever booms and they're like, oh man, the Meryl's crazy expensive for some reason, you're literally sitting on a gold mine, and then you can just kind of frag them out as you see fit. See what I said there? Frag them out. Got it. But yeah, if you ever want to grade any of them, let me know, dude. We'll definitely come up with something for sure. All right, let's see what we got here. Again, nice little packaging. Trying to use the straight razor here. All right. It looks like another web series card, maybe. Let's take a look. Yep, there we go. Absolutely beautiful Venusaur there. And it's funny because I've never seen this artwork outside of when I started looking through all the web series stuff. It looks insane. Like, I love it. And that's, again, a first edition one, and it's the very first card in the web series. Now, again, they have first edition and non-first. I kind of just have a mix of whatever I can find. So when I do the whole recap of the web series stuff, which I will do at some point in time, you'll see that I got some first edition, some I just got what I can get. But for how rare they are, like I said, I'll take it. All right, this weird packaging again. Let me make sure the card's all the way down. I'm just going to cut all the way here. All right, there we go. Much better. Go through this. All right, same thing. TF Poke Shop. So this is probably more web series. Yep. Look at that. Good old Venomoth there. Again, the web series, for those that aren't familiar with it, is kind of like a best of collection. Kind of like they've done with multiple sets before. But yeah, this is obviously super old. Well, let's see. So we got that and the Vulpix. I think both of those turned out really, really nice. Again, I'm going to have a huge collection of web series now. And then some of the more expensive web series should be fun to go through or try to collect at some point. But on the higher end for web series, you're talking $600-700 for one single card. So if I can get everything else down and then that'd be the last thing to get, I wouldn't complain. But obviously it's kind of tough. Yeah, it's insane, dude. Web series it's super rare, but again, it's all kind of reprinted art. But yeah, it definitely demands pricing for sure. I'll have to send you over the list so you can take a look, or maybe I'll post it on the community tab so you guys can look at it. But I do have a couple. Well, I have at least one of the expensive cards. Man, these little wrappers are just terrible. Like all that just crumpled right away. So same thing. Oh, nice. That's actually sick. So again, still TF Poke Shop, but he has a different kind of business card there. Obviously, he's probably done a couple iterations at this point. But this card here, had to get this because it's a 2-in-1 for me. But let me pull this out so you guys can take a look at it. It's got Dragonite literally flying into Blastoise, like going to fight him. This is an official card. It's not some bogus little sticker or stamp. This is from Nintendo. But yeah, again, it's more of just like the show artworks or stuff they took there. But should be interesting to grade it. The only thing that's going to be weird is if I grade it, the label is going to be here on the other side. So depending on how they put it in the holder, it'll be like this or the other way. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card there. Again, something you don't really see. Plus 2 for 1. I got Dragonite and Blastoise on there. Definitely trying to get some more of the obscure Japanese stuff because, again, it's obscure. It's not the super easy to find, especially in that kind of condition. Oh yeah, horizontal labels would be absolutely insane. I would love to see anyone do that. Especially because there's some of the older Japanese stuff as well and English that they did where it was like a 2-part card, like cards stacked on top of each other like this. But yeah, horizontal holders would be absolutely insane. Ooh, this is kind of interesting. That's a weird texture. It's almost like newspaper or like comic book-esque kind of feel to it. And of course, I'm gonna ruin this because of all the tape, which is unfortunate. But I really like that. That's kind of neat. That's the one thing I give a huge shout out to a lot of the Japanese sellers or international sellers is they always find a unique way to package stuff up, whether it's a $5 card or a $5,000 card. Yeah, this is literally like a Japanese comic strip that they just cut and folded over. So that's pretty sick. I like that. I'm going to put that off to the side. Let me just put that over there. All right. Let's see what else is in here. But yeah, I get stuff like that all the time where it's just like a news clipping or just something super unique. Ooh, this should be fun. So it's another web series. I'm going to try and cut off some of this tape just so we can actually get into it. There we go. So now, perfect. Take the card off. Also, I do usually keep a lot of these, but I have so much now, so I'm just going to recycle it. Let's peel this off here. Of course, what a terrible peel. All right, so here, this is Team Rocket, or no, what is this? Well, it's going to drive me nuts because I have this in English. Anyway, Web Series First Edition. When this card came out in the Team Rocket set, or the Rocket Gang for the Japanese set, it was hollow, but a lot of the cards in Web Series they didn't do as hollow, except for like the crazy expensive ones. So I'll just flip this around this way, but still an absolutely beautiful card and another one for the Web Series. All right, here we go. Just keep on ripping through this. I'm still thinking about all the Chinese Pokemon stuff. It's so impressive. I'm really like how it's coming out. And of course, they're about to do the whole Eevee set, so like the Eevee Heroes. Yeah, absolutely amazing. But kind of like how Eevee Heroes was, they're going to do the Chinese version of that. So expect to see another Moonbreon and all the evolutions and all that stuff be crazy expensive. But see, look at this. I just love like every time I open something up, it's unique. So all right, let's see what we got here. And again, super. This is well packaged for sure. Let me see if I can get this out without messing this up. And look at this, nice little custom label on there. Thank you for your purchase from the person there. So no, thank you for having this available and having smooth process to purchase this. A lot of times you buy stuff online, especially eBay, it's a nightmare. But it's nice to see that there's still some civilized human beings out there. I'm gonna have to unfortunately cut this bag, but I'm gonna keep it because you got your nice little sticker on there. So thank you very much. Now, depending on what's in here, I do like these because this is side load, right? So you can fit bigger stuff in here, which is kind of neat. Let's see, if there's only a couple cards, maybe it's a bit excessive. I'm not going to judge you. It got here safe and sound. That's all that matters, right? Let's see, how can I open this? All right, cool. Open it from here, slide this out. And each card is in its own sleeve, which is nice. So take a look at this. I think that's just an actual little freebie there. Flip these over. Yep, so we got 2 freebies. So we got another Web Series card here. I want to say it's like Repel, maybe. I honestly don't remember, but I know it's another Web Series. And then they threw in 2 freebies. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'm just going to use this little top loader here, the little side load. Put that in there like that. So yeah, that's kind of neat. But yeah, thank you for the extras as well. Where am I putting all this stuff? Put this over here. All right, move this out of the way, keep that top loader. All right, and on to the next. Again, plenty of stuff to go through. I'm kind of just taking my time. Obviously, there's no rush. I have nothing but time currently. But I want to get through all this and see if I can get to the graded stuff today. If not, it definitely has to be Friday because I need to start shipping stuff out to some of my friends. So here we go. Another one. Again, nice little promo code there. A lot of stuff that you just don't see on the English side. People on, typically Americans, they don't care about feedback. They don't care about taking care of the customers. So I like seeing that. Truly appreciated. So this one's kind of cool. This artwork was originally from the VHS, and I kind of showed off some of those cards the other day. But yeah, really, really awesome War Turtle there. Another web series card. And a lot of these web series cards I'm getting, they're not in like perfect shape. They're not mint. They're not gem mint. But it's one of those things where I just wanted to collect the set. It's kind of like something I'll show you guys a little bit later. Is I got this binder in the other day, and yeah, I was kind of eager to open it just because I knew what it was, but I'll just show you that little label there. We'll get into that a little bit. If you know what that means, you're going to be very excited to see what's in there. If you have no idea, you'll probably be even more surprised. But yeah, it's stuff like that where there's definitely stuff I picked up where it's not gem mint, it's not perfect. It's not like, oh, I'm going to get a 10 out of everything in here. But it's stuff I wanted for my personal collection, so you collect however you want to collect. That's all that matters. Again, another thank you, right? So Animart Japan. I've bought so much stuff from them throughout the last couple of years, and I'm a repeat customer. I keep going back over and over. So thank you again. A lot of the stuff I get from them are those Crystal EXs and then any cards from the sets that come out. So probably a spoiler, but that's probably what's in here. Really, really great customer service. They always reach out. They're super friendly. I think I had one issue, but it wasn't with them. It was with eBay. And they were super helpful in trying to figure it out. So, but that's one of the things I'm looking forward to also is once I get all the stuff situated, posting my own stuff back on eBay and just getting through the selling process again. So, all right. So, more Crystal EXs here. Oh, it always slides from this way. Wow, that's a pretty cool sleeve. All right, so we got Toxtricity with a huge, looks like a giant sombrero on his head, I'm not gonna lie. This Steelix, so I did mix in some of the art rares in here as well, but that Steelix looks absolutely insane. And then flip over the other side. So we got another, I wanna say it's Serena, or yeah, I think that's right. And then look at this Loudred. I love the color on this card. It's just, I don't know, it's so awesome. But yeah, more Crystal EXs, and then some of these other Japanese cards. I'm probably going to keep all these to grade as well. But yeah, plenty of amazing cards here. And again, it seems like a lot, especially with all the mail that I have. But you got to think as I'm purchasing stuff here and there, or I see something online, or let me grab that. I'm spending a little bit here and there, but obviously it's a lot over time. So. It's like my brothers asked me, like, did you save any money from this deployment? Yeah, I did. I got a nice little nest egg, but it's one of those things where you gotta enjoy the things that you have while you have it, right? So let's see, we got a nice little bonus card there. I don't think I've ever seen that artwork before of Golem. It kind of looks derpy though, like look at his head. Very interesting card for sure. All right, this is gonna be probably more Crystal EXs and some other bonus art rares. So, but yeah, that Golem's super weird for sure. All right, get into this. I'm gonna try and get this whole opening without cutting myself. So let's see how that goes. Ooh, very nice. So Shiny Raichu. This is from the Paldean Fates. It's from the Shiny Treasures set, which somewhere in here I have a whole box of. So I can't wait to go through and check those out. But look at that. Another, we'll get to that in a second. It's another Crystal Charizard Shiny. I don't know how I feel about it though. Like, Love how someone's trying to call me right now. Perfect. Hopefully that didn't interrupt the stream, especially because I have my phone on airplane mode, so that's weird. But yeah, so shiny Crystal EX Charizard. I just don't like how it looks. Like, again, I collect it for the sake of collecting it, but I don't know. I think it's just too much. There's all the pink and all this. Like, they could have just done traditional shiny Charizard. It would have been awesome. I just don't like how that looks. Then you have Fortress, which that looks pretty good. That one just looks all kinds of weird. This is that like weird, like ostrich looking Pokemon. Again, super weird. But yeah, shiny Raichu, always take that. Love seeing it. Let's see, but yeah, that I don't know. Like I said, that Charizard, it just looks weird, man. Like, there's some, especially with these like crystal forms, it just makes it. It kind of takes away from what the card actually is. So, all right, move this stuff around, try and keep organized. But you guys feel the same way with some of those, where it's just like the crystal forms, even in the game, were kind of ridiculous, and now they're trying to capture it in the sense of the card. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, all right, more stuff from Animart. Again, this is all going to be crystals and art rares or shinies, whatever else I found. But it's one of those things where like I kind of established like almost like a business plan with them, where it's like, hey, as new sets come out, as you get the Crystal EXs pulled, because of course they're doing huge rips and all that. Wait, did I get 2 of these? Okay, I'll definitely have to look at my order. Yeah, I agree. It's really weird, and especially on the cards. Like sometimes there's just too much going on. Let's see. So, wait, hold on. What did I? Oh no, sorry. That's why I was confused. And this is another reason why I don't like this. This is the shiny version. This is the regular. I thought it was the same thing for a second there. Like, it's slightly different. But I don't know. I just don't like it, especially with Charizard. Maybe some of the other ones don't look as bad, but that's just really weird. But the other shinies, you got Vespiquen, which that one looks pretty cool. It is really hard to tell. See, Tyranitar looks awesome. Obviously, he's got the huge headpiece there, but most of it's off the artwork. You can tell it's Tyranitar. You can tell it's a shiny variant. And then same thing with Ice Cube, right? He's the flame variant. So you could kind of see a little bit of the ice cube there. But yeah, exactly. Beers, you know what I mean? It's just like, look at that. Like, unless you look down at the bottom, you saw the set numbers, like, oh, okay, there's the regular, there's the shiny. Like, it looks so similar. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right. But again, plenty of those. Let's keep rolling. Got plenty of stuff to open up and get through today. All right, let's see what else we got here. This might be a different vendor here. But again, a lot of the stuff I'm going through now was definitely eBay related purchases, and then the next box and all the other stuff is a lot of my eBay or Instagram purchases. So, ooh, yep. All right, nice. So as you can see from the back of this here, you get the really old school, or like 8-bit, or the, what am I drawing a blank on? You couldn't tell. Yeah, probably, dude. But I'll just flip this over. We'll get right to it. So I showed off the red variant of this card the other day. This is part of the Cardass or Cardos original print run. Yeah, the Sprite. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. So this was from Bandai. This is part of the original set, 1996. So it's in my eyes, this is base set Pokemon. Monsters Collection, Pocket Monsters Collection. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So now there's 2 different sets. Again, it's the green set and the red set. Slowly working on collecting both. And again, they have their higher end cards too. Like the Charizard is super expensive. The Hollow Dragonite's expensive, but another Blastoise for the collection. Love it. But yeah, and now I also have 2 binders now, which of course is not accessible. I should have left it out. But I'm going to put the whole green set in one binder and the whole red set in the other one. All right, more stuff from Animart. But yeah, some of the artwork, and again, it's the original arts. And then they went through, and obviously Wizards of the Coast picked up Pokemon, and it went from there. Another little bonus card there. It's that weird like salt golem Pokemon from Scarlet Violet. Yeah. Again, I understand they have to keep pushing on new Pokemon on new gens, but you know, you're gonna get to that point where like, all right, where's the breaking point? Like, what else can we come up with that's unique and not absolutely weird? So, absolutely beautiful card here, nice Dragonite. So this original artwork was from Minecraft. No, that's absolutely what it is. And I think the original name is like something Salt or, yeah, it's weird. So this Dragonite here, this is actually from this year, 2024. The artwork is from 2016, but they reprinted this art and put it in a new set. I want to say that's Japanese. But yeah, absolutely unique. I really like how that turned out. And of course I had to have it. It's another Dragonite. Gotta make a pile here. And then, so this is the Draft Rig Crystal EX, which doesn't look that bad. It is kind of neat. And then there is the Wug Trio. That one just looks weird. That one looks like a bunch of hot dogs just slathered up in mustard. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, more Crystal EXs to go through. Again, some of this stuff you gotta have fun with it, right? Because a lot of it is super weird. Let me slide all this down. So I'm trying to make different piles here. Yeah, good old hot dogs. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so there we go. On to the next. Yeah, I went with the PG response, right, for hot dogs. Yeah, whatever you want to assume it as, that's on you. All right, more stuff from Animart, as you can tell. A repeat customer over and over again, but all their stuff is the highest quality. Everything I've ever graded from them. Look, there you go again. There's the regular variant, so that's what it's supposed to look like. And then obviously you saw the other version. But yeah, anything I've got from Animart and that I've got graded has scored really well. Japanese card quality is still much better than English, especially with quality control. The English side of the house, they're just mass producing stuff. They don't care. They're just pumping stuff through factories. But ooh, these ones are nice. So this is part of the newer set. This is from, where is it? I know I have it around here somewhere. It's from the new Masquerade set. So they have these Pokemon that it's literally just kind of like a dude wearing a mask, if you will. But so check this out. I really, really like these. So you got I'm just going to say the green one, right? Then you got the red kind of flame one. You got the dark one, looks like almost like dreadlocks. And then you have the water one, right? So, and then of course they did a crystal Dragapult, which that one looks kind of nice. But yeah, I really liked how these turned out. Again, it's just a huge mask on like a kid walk around with it. But yeah, I want to get the English variants of these as well. These turned out really, really nice. Plus, again, they were fairly cheap. There's obviously some higher end Crystal EXs, like some of the Charizards and stuff like that. But most of them you can get fairly cheap. So yeah, really like how those turned out though. A lot of people didn't really like that set on the English side. I haven't opened any of it up yet, so I'll have to try my luck. Let's see. More stuff from Animart. Let's see. Again, there should be more Crystal EXs and some other variants here. But yeah, it's nice to be finally going through all this stuff and, you know, just looking through like all my eBay orders and stuff. That's like everything shows delivered, which is good. I just hope I got what I was supposed to get and I didn't really get like scammed over or, you know, something's damaged. Ooh, nice. More Crystal EXs. It's like I knew it. All right, so this one's pretty cool because there is a Greninja, which, yeah, card quality on the Japanese side. Now, there were some dips at some point, but yeah, their card quality is really nice. You very rarely have centering issues, and if you do, it's like really, really offset, which is kind of cool because then you can get, like, if you're going to grade it, you get the off-center subgrade on it, or the error listing, if you will. Now, yeah, Shiny Greninja, it's got a lot going on like all the other ones. But let's look at what else I got here. So the Mag Cargo, that one looks pretty good because they kept most of his regular color, and then they put like a chandelier on top of his head. This card here, absolutely beautiful Growlithe. So the other part of this, right? So the human perspective is this one. The other card is Growlithe's perspective, looking up at the trainer. That card's like $200 or $300 now. So I was like, hey, I'll at least get the cheaper version. But then look at this, absolutely beautiful Infernape. Again, just Pokemon Company is going nuts with artwork now. And then I had to get this pincer. It just looks super awesome. I love the artwork there. But again, some more Crystal EXs and then some other variants there. And then let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, I'm super excited to finally go through this stuff though. Again, like even from since I've been home, there's so much of the stuff that's just been sitting here that, oh, found this just sitting on the desk. Really cool Gengar Hollow. But yeah, a lot of stuff that I've been super excited and looking forward to going through. So, oof, just like this. So we have the, yeah, the crystal artwork is definitely weird. It is hard to tell on most of it. But it's one of those things, like, because it was in the game, you knew they were going to do some kind of card variant. I just wish they would have done different. Unlike this, so we have the hyper rare Japanese Raichu and a Alolan Raichu GX. So obviously this card's a little bit older. This one's from 2019, but it's one I didn't have. I have the English variant and the regular full art, but yeah, didn't have this one, so that was a super awesome pickup there. All right, man, almost done with this mail here, but don't worry, there's a whole other box to go through. But look, there you go, another one there. Nice little thank you. There's the card shop there. They probably have their eBay label or a QR code somewhere in here, which we'll get to that in a second. Oh, look, there we go. There you go. They're on Instagram as well. But yeah, crystal artwork, again, I had a feeling it was going to be somewhat weird and hard to capture properly. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Nice little pull tabs. Nice. So I'm actually glad to see this because this was the only card out of all the web series stuff that said it was shipped, but it never showed it arrived. So Dark War Turtle originally from Team Rocket set, one of my favorites. I think there's a couple cards in here. It's either that or there's just how this is sleeved. It's weird. Let me take a look. No, it's just how it's sleeved. Okay, cool. But yeah, Dark War Turtle from web series. It is the first edition variant. But yeah, I kind of like how they did two different War Turtles there. Obviously, I like the dark one much better, but the artwork is appreciated for both. Kind of neat. All right, more mail from Japan as I hear my nephew running up and down the hallway. Yeah, hey, if you want to grade some of your alt arts, man, let me know. I'm outside of doing my own submissions. I've got a couple of my friends that I deployed with that want to do submissions as well. I don't mind, dude. Like, let me know. I'll probably be back up in that area towards the end of the month. Yeah, we'll go over all that. It got Dark Ivysaur here. This one's kind of neat. Again, another first edition, but yeah, I wouldn't mind helping you out, or at least going through the process. Or, you know, if you want to mail stuff, we'll have that conversation later. But yeah, the access I have now with CGC, I can literally just hand deliver stuff and pick stuff up when it's done, which is kind of nice. But yeah, more web series. But yeah, that's probably something I'll get back into. Yeah, bulk submission for sure. So we'll go over all the pricing and stuff because depending on its threshold, I think they just adjusted it. But I know previously it was anything over $200. You had to do like the next tier, or $200 in value. You had to go up in the next tier. Yeah, we'll figure all that out, dude. Okay, so obviously it's a Dragonite. Got that on the back there, but let's see what else is in here. Looks like, I don't know what this is. I want to say it's some kind of folded origami-esque piece of paper, which, I mean, that's really neat. I'm not going to mess with that. That looks cool. People shipping fakes, not yet. I've done plenty of orders, yeah, I haven't had any fakes or anything like that. I don't trust eBay. So eBay, you really got to be thorough when you're looking through there. A lot of the times I've placed orders and I immediately canceled it, or I was going to place one and stopped. It really comes down to customer feedback, and you can tell right away. If someone's got a 100% rating, that's great. Sometimes some of those bad sales will drop off even in those cases. But there's sometimes where you look at someone's reviews, and especially within the last 6 months or the last 3 months, and there's a bunch of negatives, and like, oh, hey, never got my stuff. They never responded to my messages. Like, yeah, obviously stay away, even if the price looks good. But the other thing I always offer is, if, you know, yeah, paper crane, that's what it looked like, right? Again, I didn't want to like mess it up. I don't know. Looks pretty cool. But But if you see a listing that looks kind of sketchy, you're not 100% sure, just send it to me on Discord. I can go through and look at it. I'll let you know if it's legit or not. So let's flip this over because I've been waiting to get this card. This card is absolutely beautiful. Yes, it is an official Pokemon card. But this thing is just absolutely beautiful from all the different artwork or all the different coloring on this thing. Plus, look at that. It just looks absolutely insane. It was a must-have. Plus, if you look here, there's all the other little Pokemon, little mini artwork there. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card here. Again, this is from Nintendo. It's going to be, I'll have to look at the order and see who the actual like collaboration was with. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card there. Definitely one to get graded for sure. Another unique Dragonite piece. And that's the other thing I like about Japanese stuff, especially vintage stuff. It's so hard to find like, oh, I have every single thing because there's obscure stuff like this that's just floating out there somewhere. All right, that's all of that stuff. Let me just grab a drink real quick. I'm going to lay out a bunch of these codes. So for people that want it now or anyone that's watching later, I'm just going to burn through a lot of code cards today. Some people were telling me that once you pulled enough packs or a certain amount of packs from the live game, yeah, that absolutely amazing Dragonite. But yeah, they give you tokens, so you don't even get packs up to a certain point. Ooh, versus Japanese Charizard. Yeah, I would love to get the no rarity one, but they're so expensive. But that's the other thing. So, and I don't think you were here when I was streaming the other day, but yeah, there's so many Charizards I picked up from this trip that yeah, good luck scanning those. That I didn't have before, which is kind of funny because again, like I usually don't care about Charizards, but I've got a nice Charizard collection out, English, Japanese, and Chinese. Some I plan on obviously grading and selling, some I'll keep for myself. All right. Let me, oh no, I got a drink right here, come on. Lost in 20, oh man, that's awful. Yeah, I've got a buddy of mine that around like 2016, 2017, when it started picking up pace, he bought a bunch of base set Charizards, Shadowless stuff, and now he's got like well over 100 grand worth of stuff that he paid a couple $100 for, maybe $1,000. So it's kind of crazy how that works. All right, clear all this off. Best of luck if anyone was able to scan any of those. All right, here we go. So now part of this next box, this is all stuff that came over from people on Instagram. I did try and keep the names at least on there. Because I wanted to, you know, give shout outs to people. Bulbasaur. Okay, yeah. Nice, absolutely. My brother's the same way. He's a huge Bulbasaur, Venusaur, and Ivysaur fan. Yeah, everyone's got their own thing that they collect, right? Let me look at this real quick. For some reason, the stream on my phone is way backed up. Sorry, hold on one second. Okay, anyway, but yeah, so over from Instagram stuff. So stuff like this, like Link's Universe, or people that just put the regular names like Robert. This is Robert Cheese from over on Instagram. But yeah, a lot of this stuff here, I just tried to actually keep the names and all this stuff together just because I wanted to give credit to people. But let's start with the stuff from Links. I have a rough idea of what I have here. But yeah, so people that were getting all my mail for me were super awesome. They were kind of like roughly putting dates on stuff. And then I got to a point where I was just buying too much stuff and they stopped. But yeah, I appreciate it. Just so I had an idea of when this stuff came in. Ooh, that's a nice little sight to see. A whole bunch of packs in there. So this is stuff that I'll probably do another opening on, especially because I'm not done with this set. And as you can see, Link's hooked it up for sure. Got a bunch of Crown Zenith packs here. Let's count and see how much I have. This is a set that, this was the last set from Sword and Shield, but it was probably one of the best sets they ever did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15 packs. I think I have another like 15 to 30 packs sitting off to the side, but yeah, definitely gonna be ripping some Crown Zenith for sure. Like I said, it was the last set from the Sword and Shield generation, and in my opinion, it was probably one of the best. All right, let's see what else. But yeah, from Lynx, I bought so much stuff from them throughout the years. Absolutely amazing vendor. Just great to chit chat with. They're always doing claim sale stuff on Instagram. But yeah, definitely check them out for sure. All right, let's see what we have in this one here. Nicely wrapped. So perfect. Remember how I was talking about Crown Zenith packs? Well, yeah, here's some more. But yeah, even more Crown Zenith. I was there's oh wait, hold on. I don't think it's a freebie. I think I bought that with this order. But move this off to the side, trying to make too much noise. But let's see. So let's see. Yeah, so there we go. So this is the other Crystal Charizard. I showed up the Japanese one the other day. I think I have like 2 or 3 of these now in English. This artwork looks insane. This looks really, really nice. This is how it should have been done. Of course, this is the alt art version, but it's absolutely beautiful. But again, it's one of those things where like you can clearly see what it is. You see all the design and detail in there. It's beautiful. But yeah, some of the regular EXs, it's just, it's rough for sure. So let me move some of these real quick. So just, again, some of these, just the artwork just doesn't work for it. But let me pull these Charizards out. Do I grade them with the other Charizards? No, I'm gonna keep them with these, sorry. Yeah, more Crown Zenith. Let's see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so plenty of Crown Zenith to go through. Same thing with some of the other sets that I have. I have plenty of packs to open up, but yeah, we'll definitely cover down on that. All right, good old Mr. Breeden here, good old Robert Keys. Bought so much stuff from him. This dude has such a massive collection, it's unreal. If he ends up watching this at some point in time, Rob, sorry I wasn't able to come and see you when I was in Virginia. I wish we could have worked something out, but I just got too busy, dude. And even when I got back, I just didn't have the time, unfortunately. But yeah, he has such a huge collection; it's insane. A lot of graded stuff, and just some very, very unique pieces for sure. Let's take a look and see what I got from him out of this one. And again, this I've known Robert for a long time. I bought a bunch of stuff from him. Talked to him a couple times when I was out on deployment. But what the hell? Maybe he just put stuff in here and shipped it that way. Yeah. Let's see what's actually in here. Feels kind of light. I hope that something's filled in here. Well, let's take a look and see what's actually in here. Okay, cool. So there is more stuff. Wait, hold on. Was that just... So, hey, I'll take it, right? Because it's the Birds Trio, the stained glass promo, which are absolutely beautiful. Robert, a bit excessive for just that one card, but hey, the guy here safe, dude. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm collecting a bunch of these sealed because they're not crazy expensive just yet. But I have one graded, I think, at a 9 or a 9.5. But it's such a unique official card that I want to get as many of these as I can. So I'll definitely continue collecting the sealed variants of these. I'm just going to put you off to the side over here. But yeah, thank you again. Really, really appreciate it. But let's just keep rolling. So next we have Jordan Moth. I honestly, unfortunately, don't remember some of their actual Instagram handles, because some people will post like as them, right? Or they have their shop name or whatever their username is or handle. I couldn't tell you, man. Yeah, I've bought plenty of stuff from Jordan before, because I know not to put business out there, but like I usually buy stuff on Venmo through them or through Venmo. Let's see. Oh, yep. This is it's a lot of Japanese cards. So if I remember correctly, oh man, it's gonna drive me nuts because I picture their handle now. Man, it's gonna drive me nuts. I'm sorry if you're watching this. I really do apologize. Leave a comment later. But this here, so they had a bunch of Japanese bulk up for grabs, and I was like, hey, I'll take it, especially because it's for some of the sets I was working on. It's not going to be in the best shape, but got a lot of different stuff here. So obviously this is a bunch of jungle bulk, which is perfect because this is another set I'm working on. All absolutely beautiful vintage Japanese jungle. I don't think, yeah, this is all just bulk, so there shouldn't be any hollows in here unless they threw some in. But I'll have to sort through all these and put them in my other binder. But yeah. Oh, and then they threw in some Team Rocket stuff at the end. Very, very nice. Cool. But yeah, love Japanese cards, especially the vintage stuff. It just, I don't know, it's iconic for sure. Let's check out the other one here. I like how they package this. This is nice and neat. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff from Jordan, so I'm looking forward to going through the rest of it here in a second. Oh yeah, a bunch of Japanese Team Rocket. Okay, so that makes sense why there's Team Rocket on the other stuff. I have the Japanese set complete for Team Rocket, but I'll take duplicates, if not triplicates, of some of the stuff. And then some Japanese base set, which is always nice. Especially if you can knock out a lot of the commons and uncommons for Japanese base set, and then obviously you're just having to struggle with getting the English variants. I do like how there's, or I'm sorry, the hollows. I do like how there's a little bit of English there on all that. But yeah, Japanese base set, obviously where everything all started. Absolutely beautiful artwork here. Let's see if there's any other sets in here. But yeah, beautiful. Again, all iconic cards there. But nice, cool. So Team Rocket, Jungle, and base set. Really appreciate that. Jordan, I'm going to put all this stuff... where did I put that in the bag? I'm going to try and put this back in without messing these up. I mean, they're not perfect condition, so I'm not worried about that. But it's just one of those things that... so obviously it's going to go in a binder, but I just want to keep it protected for right now. Really nice way to send these out, though. Nice and protected. A little bit of cardboard in there, and you're good to go. All right. Let's keep rolling. Put these in here. There we go. Off to the side. Move these here. All right, who's up next? Who's up next? I think I have more stuff. Oh, my boy RCC. Let me go through and grab some of the stuff from him. Oh, I do have more eBay stuff in here. But yeah, RCC, we'll do his now. So Rocket City Collector, if you don't know who that is, definitely go check him out on Instagram. They were doing some YouTube stuff for a little bit. I have no idea if he's doing that. I'm going to send him the link after the stream's over, so hopefully he'll come check this out. But another awesome dude. He's out of Huntsville, Alabama. I don't know why I said that so weird. Huntsville, Alabama. Dude goes all to shows. I've actually met him in person. He went to one of the Ocala shows, which was a huge show. Just a genuinely solid dude. I always try and support him where I can, whether I'm buying stuff from him or shouting him out, or when he's posting sales, I forward it so other people can see it. Dude's absolutely amazing. So thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Keep working hard. Dude is just on the grind for forever. So, but let's go through some of the stuff I got from him. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, nice, nice, very, very nice. So, and again, some of this stuff I don't remember what I got from because it's been a while. So, Pidgeot, this is from Southern Ireland, and again, it's not crazy expensive. He probably left some of the tags on there. The reason why I bought this is because I have two complete Japanese sets. The English set, I have one whole complete, and then this was the card I was missing to have the second set complete. So I'll probably grade an English, Southern Island, and a Japanese one now. And then Dark Venusaur. Obviously, absolutely amazing. Had to have it for the promo sets there, but really, really cool card there. And again, got it fairly solid prices. Man, I'm running out of space to stack stuff up and not mix it with everything else. But that's all right. We'll make it all figure it out. Let's see what else we got from old RCC. But yeah, the other thing I like what he's doing now, and I think it's become more popular, and I'd love to give him credit, say he initiated. I don't know who did, but again, he goes to all these card conventions, right? But he'll kind of make content of, side view of the camera of him making deals and transactions at the show, which I think is kind of neat. But yeah, dude's got a whole setup. He's got a system in place. Every show he can go to, he does. Yeah, next time he comes down to Florida, definitely gonna hang out for sure. Let's see what we got here. Threw in some extras, nice little dark vial plume there. But yeah, got this here, absolutely beautiful. I love this full art, especially because it's like the whole set of trainers there. This one's from 2021. But this is one of the cards when I opened up this set here. I didn't pull this, so I was like, hey, I got to pick it up on the side. Definitely a pretty fair price on that as well. Well, let's keep going. And again, some of these prices I would just ignore because, I mean, some of this stuff I bought months and months ago, so it potentially a change at this point could be higher, could be lower, but he's one of those guys that he's a pretty straight shooter. He's not going to try and scam anybody or, you know, just try and make a business deal and like do some shady practices. He's 100% legit. I endorse him if that means anything, but yeah, definitely a good dude for sure. All right, let's see what's in this one here. Trying to get this open. There we go. There's the. All right, let's see what we got here. So here it is right here. If you haven't seen before, buy, sell, and trade. There's all his information there. Hit him up. Yeah, he definitely does a lot, and he's been branching out from what he does outside of Pokemon stuff, which is awesome. I know he's just showing off some One Piece stuff yesterday, which is pretty sick. But yeah, definitely a solid dude out there for sure. But there's the information there you can scan as well. But yeah, Rocket City Collectors, definitely a genuine card collector. Where am I gonna put this? Let me move this over here for right now. All right, so let's see what else I got from him. So nice. Got this. This is Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, which if you guys saw part of the stream the other day, I have the graded version of this in a 9 now. But hey, it's always nice to get another one. Maybe I'll try my luck here. I guess I bought 2 of these. I bought one from him and one from someone on eBay. And then obviously always nice getting dark Raichus. This one looked fairly clean, so I had to scoop that up. But I'm always down to get more Raichus. I'm going to keep trying to grade some more, so we'll see how those go. Let me just make another stack here of just all the other miscellaneous stuff that's not specifically one of the focus Pokemon, if you will. All right. Who else still hanging out? But yeah, like I was saying, I'm going to try and come back up to North Carolina at the end of the month, especially because the end of the month going into next month, because they're doing the Collecticon up there. I'm definitely going to be there potentially a few days. Obviously, I'll work that out with Alex. But it'd be nice to go there, bring the kids, have a good time, see what I can pick up. Maybe meet some of the guys there. All right, let's see. So one loose. Nice, that's pretty cool, Entei. Again, a little freebie there, nice little hollow. All right, let's see what I got though. There's a whole bunch on this one. Ooh, all right, nice. So, Reshiram and Charizard. Again, I bought more Charizards. The Japanese version of this card is super expensive. It came from the GX All-Stars set, I think. But the English one, it was just a promo, so they kept it fairly cheap. Snorlax, it's one of my favorite Snorlax cards. It's the Trainer Gallery version. Again, awesome buy there. Dragonite, this one fairly cheap. I have this one, but it had the GameStop stamp on it. I didn't have that version, so I had to get that. Oh, that's just that. Yeah, so there you go there. Little promo. We got Radiant Charizard. I bought a bunch of these. I think I have one in a 10 or pristine 10, but it's always nice to get more. There's another one. And then the Pikachu. Oh, hold on. There's still another one in the back. Pikachu Reshiram. I'm sorry. Pikachu Zekrom Gold. These were the old gold style that they did there in the GX. But again, the Japanese version is crazy expensive. The English isn't as bad. And then this card here, I had to pick this up. This is Cleaver V-Star, which again, it's like the Scyther iteration from like Legends Arceus. But yeah, absolutely beautiful card there. Super glad that I scooped that up. Let's just put all these. Let's see, Charizard over here, Dragonite here. Again, we got a system to my madness here every once in a while, but yeah, these are pretty cool. They're still fairly cheap to scoop up, so if you like shiny Charizards, and plus that actually looks decent, highly suggest picking some of those up. All right, let's see what else we got before we move on to the next vendor, if you will. Again, RC, I appreciate you. Keep doing what you do. Looks like we got a graded card with this one here. It's a PSA. As you guys know, I don't really buy too many PSA slabs. I'm more of a CGC guy, which, you know, to each their own. People hate both groups for whatever reason. But flip over to see what I got. Blastoise, absolutely beautiful. So It is a Gem Mint 10. It is not the base set one, though. That would have been sick, especially for that price. This is the one that they did for the, not the, what is it called? The Classic Collection or the Collector's, I don't know. You see the little label on the bottom, right? So it's CLB. They did all the different decks, right? So this from the Blastoise deck. I'm going to see, I don't want to mess this up, but yeah, when they came out with this, oh my goodness, it's that huge box that they put out. It had all three of the decks, Blastoise, Charizard, Venusaur. It was just a giant box, but so this came out 2023. But yeah, again, in a 10, it's the exact same base set artwork there, all the same stuff, but obviously it's a newer card. But yeah, again, I don't really collect too much PSA stuff unless it's Blastoise. So yeah, so it wasn't a reprint set, but they did. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. But like I said, it was this giant product that they put out that was like $400. But it had all these different sets in there. But yeah, had to scoop this up. Absolutely beautiful. Graded stuff. Let me put you off to the side over here. But yeah, again, it's one of those things where with Blastoise, if the price is right, I'm going to try and scoop it for sure. All right. What's next? Who we got next? Ooh, good old Corey K. So this dude made really good friends with. Yes, exactly. It was a deck for each starter, right? It was this huge black box. It had all the. It pretty much flipped open to a mat that you could use it for. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, you're correct. Yeah, Corey K. So huge fan of the guy. Another huge Blastoise collector. But he got to a point where he's like, hey, you know, I'm trying to downsize the collection, or he wants to start collecting different things. So he was kind of doing away with all his Blastoise. And I'm like, hey, dude, I'm going to try and scoop what I can from you. And we went back and forth on some things. Great dude overall. But it was one of those things I had a conversation with him after, you know, I made all these different, another Corey K. I think it was 4 separate orders I did with Corey. You know, it's one of those things that, and I may get there myself, where you hit a kind of a crossroad where you got to downsize your collection, or you have to just move on or try something different. And it's tough. I mean, especially when you've been collecting for however long you've been collecting, it's hard to be like, hey, I can't do this anymore, or it's not going to work financially. But long story short, all this stuff here came from his personal collection, and I told him, I said, it's going to be in good hands coming to me. All this stuff I plan on either grading and keeping for myself, or just keeping it in the state that it's in. Yeah, from one Blastoise collector to another, I really appreciate being able to make this work. Some of this stuff is like, it's all top tier stuff. It's all stuff that is in great shape if that was the condition he had it in. But he did his part to make sure to keep it that way. And I will continue and pass that on. But yeah, there's some cards in here that are just absolutely beautiful cards. And again, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm getting emotional over it, but it's one of those things where it was nice that it's going to someone that's going to appreciate it as much as he did. Yeah, it's tough to kind of thin out your collection a little bit, but don't worry, Corey. It's in good hands. When I do get this stuff graded, though, obviously I'll let you know. I'll obviously send you the video, and we'll kind of recap it together. But let's take a look and see what we got here. A bunch of top loaders, of course. I'm saving all these, but let's put them off to the side for right now. All right, let's see what we got. Trying to open this up without flipping it over. All right, here we go. Man, my other phone that I have watching the stream is so far behind, it's insane. All right, let's flip over and see what we got. You know, I'm gonna go through it all one time. Let's do it that way. Right? Nice little cliffhanger. Just threw you guys for a little bit of a loop there. But I think I got some graded stuff from him as well. Yep, I think there's a graded card in there. Again, it's just one of those things where it was too hard, or it was too good of a deal to pass up for some of this stuff. Obviously, you can tell there's a little bit of a Blastoise there. Yeah, a lot of great stuff that I'm glad I was able to pick up from them. But let's get through all of it, just so I can clean it up a little bit, and then we'll move on to the next. Probably try and do that with all these ones going forward, to be honest, but Yeah. All right. Let's go through those there like that. Put these here. All right, last one. This is one of the things, and not saying I was like not excited to get stuff from everybody else, but this is the one thing that, especially being a Blastoise collector, I was like, hey, I'm super excited to get into the mail from him. So, all right, that's empty. I'll move this over here. But yeah, all kinds of amazing cards, and again, it's stuff that either I had already or stuff that I was never able to pick up, or it was just something else I wanted to add just for the sake of being like, hey, you know, I want to get this from you and keep it going, keep it in good hands, keep it in great condition. So let's look at these ones first, and then we'll get into all this other stuff, especially this graded card. So let's take a look. So Japanese Blastoise from the 25th anniversary set. Absolutely beautiful card there. It looks like it's in good shape. Hopefully it grades well. I have a bunch of these already, but again, I'm a sucker for Blastoise. So you got not only one, but two there. You got the Crystal Guardians. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, dude. And I just love how they did the texture there. So this is the Crystal Guardians Blastoise. Obviously, you can tell it's the fighting type there. It's got the little stamp, so this is the reverse holo for that. Absolutely beautiful Delta species. The Japanese full art from 151. Got a couple of these. The other Crystal Guardians Blastoise. Again, it's got the stamp on there. Absolutely beautiful. This is where it gets fun. So, of course, not only my favorite Pokemon, but my favorite set. There's a swirl right above the cannon there. I don't know if it's going to capture that. Kind of see it a little bit, but yeah, absolutely beautiful. So I got a bunch of them. Yeah, again, it's one of my favorite artworks. I love Dark Blastoise, and they're all in amazing shape. So it's one of those things where I'm like, hey, you know what? Hook it up, dude. We made a deal, and yeah, I was able to pick this amazing stuff up from him. So yeah, good old Dark Blastoise. Love it. But don't worry, there's still more Blastoise to go through. So I'm going to try and just stagger this stuff out. If you can't tell already, most of this stuff is going to be Blastoise stuff. But again, it was absolutely amazing to scoop this stuff up, especially from someone that's as big as a fan of Blastoise as I am. All right, let's see what else we got here. Nice. So another one of these. This is like the OG Blastoise, right? This is from the VHS, the Squirtle deck. Look, nice little swirl right there. I feel like a lot of these cards from the ones I even got the other day, there's a swirl right there. It's just perfectly lined up. But we got both iterations again. So you have the 1998 CD promo, and then you have the VHS promo. I really have to pay attention when I'm grading these because I don't want to mess it up and have it be mislabeled. But now I have a bunch of each of these. This card here I graded before I left, and it was, I think I got a 9 on that. So if I can get a 10 on any of these, it'd be huge. So this next card here, it's one of the more expensive Blastoise I'm going to show you. But it's in such great shape and such an awesome card. Plus, it's for one of the sets I'm working on. Look at this beauty. It's Dark Blastoise again, but it's the holo from the web series. Again, there's not too many holos from web series, but this is one of them. I love how it's the e-reader on there. It's one of my favorite artwork. It's just absolutely beautiful. I'm super excited to see how that grades. Corey, if you end up watching this at all, this is one of the things I was most excited to get from you. And then here, absolutely beautiful Hyper Rated there, big old fat Blastoise there, GX. One that I was never able to get when I was going through the set before. But yeah, just all absolutely beautiful. So yeah, obviously you can see there a little bit of glare. I'll move you on a little bit. But yeah, so many amazing Blastoise here. But don't worry, there's still more. Let's go through these ones, and then we'll check out the graded one. But yeah, obviously, as you guys can tell, you've been watching my stuff for a little bit. Oh, this is your first time checking out my content. I'm a big Blastoise guy. Ooh. So, a little bit of change of pace there, but Shiny Charizard GX. Now, this is a huge card for Charizard collectors. It's a huge card for anyone that likes Charizard, but it's probably my favorite variant of the Shiny Charizard. Yep, obviously you can see the price there. I paid a good amount for it, but it's one of those things where I don't care how it grades. It's going to be part of the personal collection. Absolutely beautiful. So here's the Japanese version of the other Raichu I showed you earlier. So now I have Chinese and Japanese. The English is still pretty expensive, so I don't know if I'll be able to pick that up anytime soon, but at least I got the other two variants. And then this here, absolutely beautiful Blaine's Charizard in Japanese. I have this card with my set, but I wanted to grade one, so I think that was a huge grab there. Oh yeah, still got these two. Sorry, that'd be the one thing I forget to show these off as well. Come on, peel this off here if I can without messing all this up. So yeah, so another Dark Blastoise, but you may notice immediately how this is different. This is the German version of Dark Blastoise. Absolutely beautiful card there. I was super excited to grab this. And there's the wait, he might have thrown in both. Oh, dude, if you threw in both, that's insane. Because I remember yeah, dude. So, Corey, killer. I love you, dude. Thank you. So not only do I have the holo with a nice swirl up here. Let's see if you can capture it just a little bit there at the top. Yeah, exactly. Just being called Dark Turtle, yeah, but Dunkel's Turtok in the non-holo and the holo version there. So obviously you can tell a lot of different iterations of Dark Blastoise, but again, it's my favorite Pokemon. It's one of my favorite artworks, but again, just all the amazing Blastoise artwork here. It's insane. All right, let's flip over the grade card and see what I got. So this here, it doesn't really get much better than that. Obviously, yes, you can get the 10, but this is the base set Japanese Blastoise. Now, if you guys saw the other day with, actually I still have it over here because I'm being very, very careful with it. I move this stuff out of the way. So this is my holy grail. If you guys didn't see this the other day, I'm going to show it again because it's Blastoise, and it's a big deal for me and anyone that knows what I'm about to show. So you're like, oh, okay, cool. It's just another Japanese base set Blastoise. Again, no rarity Blastoise. And then, so this was, for people that don't understand the Japanese side, so this is kind of like a first edition Shadowless, right? And then they did the regular Shadowless print and then base set. So I got a 9, got an awesome deal on this one. If this one grades, I don't think it would be a 9 to be completely honest. If I get a 7 or 8, it'd be absolutely insane. But this is, again, holy grail card, and then doesn't get much better than this. If I got the 10, great. But yeah, again, absolutely beautiful cards there. I'm super excited to see how this grades, by the way. And of course, I was talking to Corey when I picked it up and telling him, you know, it's such an insane card to find, and then for it to be in as good as condition as it's in. But as you can tell, like even now, like I'm keeping it in pretty protected shape until I get it graded. That's going to be a card, though, that I definitely hand deliver when I grade it. But again, Corey, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your collection with me. And it's in good hands. I can't wait to get all the stuff graded. And then, of course, I'm going to reach back out and we'll go over it together. So I'm super excited. But yeah, let me clean all this up real quick. But again, just so many absolutely beautiful cards. Again, all the dark Blastoise, all these different iterations. It's fun, right? And that's the whole part of this, right? If you're enjoying what you do and you enjoy collecting, that's what's important. So, all right, plenty of Blastoise to add there. But yeah, these two Charizards. You got high hopes for this one. This one I kind of have a rough idea how it's going to grade just based off my own assessment. But again, it's such a hard card to find, let alone in the condition that it's in. But yeah, actually, I just do this just for the sake of taking it out, being super careful, especially for how expensive this card is. But yeah, I'm super excited to see how this grades as well. But there we go. All right, let's see what's next. More mail. So all this stuff, I think this is all from Top Notch. So again, I think their name on Instagram is different. I think this is the actual business name. So, yeah, let's go through and see what I got. I kind of opened up some of their other stuff the other day, but this box of trash is getting full. But yeah, as you can tell, I've got a whole bunch. I'm just gonna go through this all like this, get it all out on the table, and then we'll go through it. But yeah, this was, you know, an experience that I wasn't going to have another opportunity to pick up some of these collectibles and some of the stuff that I've really wanted to get and to kind of lock in for my own personal collection. So I do appreciate everyone that's helped me along the way, or people that appreciate this stuff as much as I do and just enjoy collecting. Whether, you know, you make a business out of it or you're just a collector, you know, it kind of just brings out the kid in everybody, right? So, all right, let's see what we have here. Ooh, this is nice. I'm actually going to show these off real quick. So you guys know that I collect, you know, packs as well, right? Especially sealed packs. This was a set I didn't really open up too much, but I ended up completing the set. I had all these packs before. Unfortunately, got rid of them, and I had to get them back. But yeah, XY Generation set. So this is the 20th anniversary set. So they did this. Then they did Celebrations. But yeah, absolutely beautiful pack arts here. Obviously, these are all sealed packs. But yeah, I had to get these back for the collection. I love how that Blastoise looks. But very, very nice there. Let me just move these over here. But that's the other thing too with collecting, right? Is sometimes you got to part ways with something, and then you find a good deal and you're able to get it back. Sometimes you can't. There's definitely some stuff that I wish I held on to, because it's one of those things like, oh, you might have sold it too soon. But you know, it's kind of the nature of the beast. So let me see what this is. Oh yeah, definitely want to get this off of here so it doesn't show my name. But let's see what else we have here. Sorry, 1 second. Again, the stream on my phone is super backed up, but luckily I have it running on my laptop as well. All right, let me get this out of here. This is personal information stuff. Let's just flip these over like that. I think this was just cardboard filler. Yep. That's the last thing I need to do, right? Just throw away something that I was supposed to have, or there's a card somewhere that ends up in the trash. Definitely don't want to do that. Right. Take this out of here. Ooh. Let's see what this one is. Let me get this out of here. I have to rip this bag just a little bit. This out of here. I think that's my info there. That looks interesting for sure. Something you definitely don't see that often. Oh man, I'm gonna have to stand up here in a minute. My back is killing me. But yeah, so a lot of the Japanese, especially promos, right? They'd put them on these little containers, and you would peel the card off. So we'll go over that here in a second. Kind of spoiled what that was, but good old Toys R Us Charmander promo there. It's stuff that obviously you don't see anymore. I'll just leave him flipped up. He's already shown. But yeah, there's a lot of older Japanese promos where they came on sheets like that, which was really, really neat. Let's see what else we got. Hopefully you guys don't hear my nephew losing his mind outside. I mean, he's a kid, so of course he's screaming, but it's all good. Let's see. I don't want to ruin this, whatever's in here. Let's see. Okay. After I go through this, I'm going to have to take a short break, just real quick, maybe 5 minutes or so, just so I can stand up, dump all this trash, and then of course, the one time that I'm going through all this stuff. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Yeah, we'll go through that here in a minute. All right, so now that we have everything out here, let's go through all this stuff. Obviously, again, you guys saw the Charmander already, Toys R Us promo. Let's flip all this over. Nice, so this is stuff that I was missing for other sets or stuff I wanted to pick up. So we got the Pidgeot EX from Obsidian Flames. Raichu, absolutely beautiful Raichu there. It's from 2003. It's the old E-Series Raichu. The holo for this is crazy expensive, but they put a non-holo in that set as well. We got Corsola. We got the Gold Miraidon EX. That's from Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet base set. We have the Ducklet shiny. Why is that? Okay. Just make sure. The other Raichu, I think I have 2 of these now. Again, it's one of those things where I forget what I got. Absolutely beautiful Raichu, hollow there from Fossil. And then base set Raichu there. Again, another Raichu I had to get. So we'll have absolutely beautiful cards there. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's kind of like a bit of a time warp for me because, like I said, I bought some of this stuff months and months ago, if not over a year ago. So it's kind of cool to just go through all this stuff again. This card here, absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite Blastoise there is the Full Art EX. So this is one of the Generations promos. So obviously, you know, they put out this set here, but then any of the promotional packages that they did, you get this card. So huge grab there. And then, of course, absolutely beautiful Raichu GX. This is a hyper rare from Shining Legends. I have this card already, but I needed another one to grade. So it's nice to have that one back as well. A bunch of different Raichus, actually, just to lay them all out. Yeah, there we go. Kind of showcase some of this stuff off before I stack it all back up. This here, I'm not going to peel because I'm going to leave it this way, but at least you'll be able to see what it is. So it's a Cleffa. A little interesting promo there, but this is how it came. But yeah, I'm going to keep like that. I'm probably going to find one of those bigger top loaders. I wonder if this will let's see if it fits in here. Look at that. Like a glove. Perfect. So there we go. So now that's nice and protected. I don't have to worry about that now. Let's go through the rest of this stuff here. All right. Flip it on over. So another Raichu. So showed the English base set. Now we have the Japanese base set. We have the Japanese Fossil. We got another one of these. I got to get a 10 on one of these, right? Like, absolutely insane. But one of my favorites, that's Lieutenant Surge's Raichu. Ooh, so this is all, if I remember correctly, yeah. Okay, cool. So all the stuff I'm showing you here, this is my my birthday gift to myself from last year. So obviously I was deployed at the time. I was in Virginia still, but birthday came around. We had worked all day long. I got back super late, and I was like, you know what? This is my birthday gift to me. So this is last year's birthday gift. I don't think I'm going to top it this year. But anyway, base set Raichu, Fossil Raichu, Gym Series Raichu. We got the Light Dragonite. I love this one. I have it in English, didn't have it in Japanese. Mewtwo GX. If you guys have been following me for however long, or if you've been around for a long time, this card and me have a weird relationship. Especially because, number one, it's finally mine. I've opened up hundreds and hundreds of packs of Shining Legends. If you guys see the channel, I have a playlist of just Shining Legends. I was never able to pull this card, and it's one of those things where you just gotta, you know, hit your point where you're like, all right, enough's enough. I can't afford it, especially because Shining Legends packs like $35 now, if not more. But yeah, finally saw this. They had it. I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm buying this. So yeah, so now I have this set complete. I'm gonna show off the binder at some point here in the future, but it's nice to finally have this card. It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, finally own that card. More Blastoise. Again, 25th anniversary there. Another Dark Blastoise. Obviously, all these are in like really, really good condition. We got the Dark Dragonite from Team Rocket. Absolutely beautiful card there. Dark Charizard from Rocket as well. I have a couple of these now. And this one here, the first edition Dark Raichu. Yeah, all these Dragonites are absolutely insane. I like both of them, but yeah, the Dark Dragonite there. But yeah, obviously a lot of Team Rocket cards, but this one here, it's huge. It's such a big card for me. I love Raichu. I have the regular one, but I'm going to grade this and some of the non-first editions. But yeah, did really well here. Obviously a lot of beautiful cards. But yeah, this was my birthday gift to myself last year again. It's going to be tough to top that. I don't think I'll be able to. But let me just sort these out real quick. But yeah, plenty of Raichus. Obviously, you guys can tell where, you know, a lot of my collection goes to, right? It's either Blastoise, it's Dragonite, or it's Raichu, which is funny because now I have a bunch of Charizard cards as well. But I guess that was inevitable, right? Like you gotta give in and get some Charizards. There is definitely some that I plan on keeping for myself, and then there's some that will go with the personal, or some that I'll try and end up selling off. But yeah, all absolutely beautiful stuff here. But yeah, that was a solid birthday gift to myself last year. What am I doing? I'm mixing up all the wrong stuff. All right. Move all this stuff out of the way, get all this cleaned up. But yeah, absolutely beautiful Raichus, all the Dragonites, the Charizards, the Blastoise, of course. Oh, I still have to see what this graded card is, which I'm kind of curious what it is. I wish I could tell you. Oh, I have a rough idea. As you can tell so far, I bought so much stuff and so much time has passed. But let's take a look and see. This is actually really cool. Again, a nice little promo there. I'm going to put you up here for right now. All right, so let's see what this graded card is, right? Obviously, you can tell how much I paid for it. I'm not worried about it. But this here, absolutely beautiful. So this is a Dark Charizard Holo. Obviously, it's in a 9. Obviously, you've seen over the last the last 2 streams now. I've got a bunch of these to grade now. So if I can get a 10 in any of them, it'd be huge. But again, it doesn't get much better than that. Kind of similar mindset with this, right? So getting a 9 in these, right? And the price between 9s and 10s is huge. But these are both huge pickups for me. I was super glad to get these. And again, it's just one of those things that if you got a good opportunity, you might as well try and scoop up what you can. Especially because the 10 for that Charizard is crazy expensive. All right. Oh, I had a couple more for Jordan. So we'll go through these other ones from Jordan, and then we'll go through these here. I unfortunately don't remember who this is. Obviously, I got it from Instagram, but yeah, I don't recognize the name. I apologize if you're watching this at some point in time. My bad. But again, it's one of those things where it's been so long. And plus, I guess I just didn't go through all the Instagram messages and try and track all the stuff down. This is definitely packed in here nice and tight. I really hope I don't mess this up. All right, cool. Get this out of here. All right. Oh yeah, I know exactly what it says. So, man, it's gonna drive me nuts, Jordan, because I know what your page is. There we go. Jorlax Gaming, that's what it is. Obviously, you can see this little sticker. That's who this was. Man, drove me nuts. But yeah, there we go. This is who I've been getting all that stuff from. Thank you again. They always have all kinds of awesome claim sales. This is the person I got all the Japanese bulk from. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I like the little tape there. That's kind of cool. We got Blastoise and Dragonite right there. But anyway, take a look and see what we got in this one here. And then we'll open up the other one. All right, flip on over. Nice. So this one's huge. I'm glad I got these. I will be grading both of these. So this is the Charizard V-Star. And as you can tell, he's fighting Mewtwo there. And then I got the other side of that. So it's Mewtwo V-Star and Charizard V-Star. They're both fighting each other. It's going to look cool when they're graded and sitting next to each other. But they both look like they're in really good shape. They're supposedly both near mint. So awesome collection piece there. Another Mewtwo to grade, but I'm going to put that over here, keep that over here. But yeah, again, it was one of those where I saw it and I'm like, hey, this would be kind of cool to pick up, especially once they're graded. So excited to see how well those do. They should do. I mean, again, Japanese stuff traditionally grades better than most of the English, at least as of recent. I would love to see that change. I would love to see the English stuff kind of get their quality control back. But it's such a booming business right now, and they're just, there's a little bit of preview of that. And this is the OG Rainbow, by the way. You got the old Dragonite from Fossil. But yeah, Pokemon's booming right now. Of course, card quality is important, but it also comes down to the people running the facilities and making sure they keep everyone doing what they're supposed to do. So absolutely beautiful there. I have this card in English and Japanese already, but I wanted one to grade. And so here you go. Thank you for supporting the page. Enjoy your new cards. And again, Jorlax Gaming, thank you. It's been great. I'm looking forward to my next purchase. Flip this over. So another base set Raichu. I have so many of these now. Again, hopefully I get some good grades on them. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. The original Rainbow. I want to say there's a swirl somewhere on there, but I'll look over it a little bit later. Let me put this back in here, grab a different top loader, and we'll keep rolling. But yeah, a lot of amazing cards here. Let's see, what time is it? All right, I'm going to take just a couple-minute break and you stand up, stretch a little bit. Again, just give me a few minutes and then we'll get into this stuff. And then, so this is kind of what else we have to get to today. We have this and all this stuff here. These are some other eBay orders that I had. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Just hang tight. Actually, I'm going to lay out some more just so you guys can scan these or type them in, whatever you want to do. But I got some more codes for you. There we go. I'll be back in a minute. All right. And it's funny, the stream on my phone is still trying to catch up because why not? So something else I want to mention, because I know someone's going to ask, like, oh, it's so quiet, you know, why don't you have music on or anything? Well, with the whole DMCA stuff, I don't really feel like dealing with that. We're trying to, you know, tiptoe around what music I can and can't listen to. So if you guys have any suggestions for stuff that's DMCA free and I could do for my next stream, let me know. Send me a link to stuff, whether it's Pokemon related, any kind of video game stuff. As long as I can't get in trouble for listening to it, I'm all for it. All right. All right, here we go. More mail. Again, I don't recognize the name, but it's all good. So keep in mind, probably end up doing, I don't know, might be able to stream today. Yeah, right. Oh man, that would be a mess. I don't think anyone wants to experience that. So there we go. There's the eBay stuff. There's the Instagram stuff. Go check them out. But yeah, it's just one of those things because like I've done it in other videos, and obviously, you know, I'm super small channel. I didn't really get any issues with it, but I don't know. I could see why someone's like, oh, it's just super quiet. It's mundane. It's like, I know I could be way more professional. I get it. I could probably have a lot better stream, but I'm just getting back into things. So here we go. Absolutely beautiful Dragonite. This is the Delta species. Obviously, you could tell it's a grass type Dragonite EX. The Japanese one was way cheaper than the English, so I decided to scoop that. And then this card here, absolutely beautiful. So this is Misty's Gyarados from Gym Series. I already had it for my set, but I'm going to go back through and recollect all of these just so I can add them to the collection or try and grade all the holos at least. I think that would be kind of fun. Yeah. A lot of good stuff here. I want to say these are more eBay orders. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Like, look at how awesome that collab is. Yeah, these are all eBay orders. Just super professional, kind of revealing some of the stuff there. But yeah, definitely check out their shop on eBay. At the time of buying all this stuff, they had some great stuff. I want to go back on there and see what else they have. Really like how they package that stuff. It's nice and neat. Got here safe. That's all that matters, right? And it's not overly excessive. All right. So let's go through this stuff here. Again, obviously you could tell I bought some dupes along the way, but it's all good. Okay, here we go. So obviously a lot of you guys seen this artwork before. This is a English promo, but it originated from the Japanese fossil set. So we got the beautiful Mew there. We have this Moltres, Blaine's Moltres, which looks absolutely insane. I love the artwork, the old Cosmic Hollow pattern. Had to get another one of these Game Boy Dragonites. Again, I want to try and grade them, see how I do. Of course, got another Dark Dragonite. You can't get enough of these. It's probably my favorite Dragonite artwork next to the Rainbow from Fossil. And then another Light Dragonite there. So, yeah, it's pretty solid pickups. I think this is the... Let's take a look. This might be the Hollow. Is it? Let's see. I want to say it is the Hollow. Yeah, that's definitely the Hollow. Okay. Just making sure. But, alright. But yeah, more Dragonites, more beautiful cards here. Plenty of stuff to go through and grade, that's the fun part, right? Is as you guys go away and you guys go off and do whatever you're doing for the rest of today, I keep sorting this stuff and putting stuff in card sleeve graders and all that. So, all right, let's keep rolling and see what else we got. But yeah, you know, when I thought I had plenty of Dragonites before, and once I get to the graded stuff, you'll see how much stuff I actually graded. And then you see what I picked up along the way in this last 13 months. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, no complaints from me. Obviously, I enjoy every bit of it, and I'm glad I was able to do this. You know, spending that much time away, there's definitely some ups and downs to that whole process, right? But I'm home now. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying being around family, so hanging out with friends and talking to friends and stuff like that. So, okay, interesting. Let's flip this over. So this one here. So obviously you guys saw I had the Blastoise from the Squirtle deck. Now I have the Venusaur from the Bulbasaur deck. Absolutely beautiful there. This it's not Dark Dragonite, but it's Lance's Dragonite from, I want to say this from VS Series. Yep, from VS Series. I love that artwork. It looks absolutely insane. Big old Dragonite there. Had to scoop that one. Come on. But yeah, and then this one here. So I've graded this one. Well, no, I'm sorry. I graded the CD promo version of this. So kind of like the 1998 CD promo, they did two different iterations of this because of how iconic this artwork is. But yeah, super excited to get these graded as well. And then see how this one grades up compared to, compared to how I did with the CD promo. All right. Let's see what we have in this one here. Again, all this stuff is eBay order stuff. As you can tell, look more duplicates, but it's all good. Like I said, some of it, if you find a good price, it makes sense to kind of buy more than one, especially if you're trying to grade stuff. It's very rare that you'll get one the first time and you get that perfect grade on it. Plus, if you like collecting it, who cares, right? But yeah, another Game Boy promo here for Dragonite. Awesome artwork there. This is another VS Series Dragonite. A little bit more of a unique artwork here, but absolutely beautiful there. Obviously, you can see a little bit of preview from behind. Another, if I don't get a couple 10s out of all the Dark Blastoise I have, it's insane. But yeah, more absolutely beautiful card there to add to the collection and the grading pile. Let me just move this all over here, keep this all organized still. All right, now more eBay mail. I'm going to try and go through this here. I mean, I'm really in no rush. It's just, we'll see how long all my stuff holds up. It looks like all the lighting is good. Let me know what you think of the setup. I know I could probably zoom in more. And kind of adjust this a little bit, which I need to, which I guess I bumped this at some point in time, so sorry about that shift. But yeah, a lot of this stuff normally is more zoomed in when I do my traditional videos, but with putting all the packages stuff on screen, obviously it's bigger boxes. I'll probably zoom in a little bit more whenever I do the CGC submissions, which we may get that today. If not, it'll have to be Friday. So bunch of just random stuff, pretty cool hair across there, just more filler stuff. I appreciate it, thank you. On to the other pile. But this here, so Lugia V. This is another Sword and Shield promo number 301. There's still one more promo that I'm looking for here, which will complete my set for all these Sword and Shield promos. It is in this pile for sure. I can guarantee that. It just comes down to, well, yeah, it comes down to when I actually find it. But, yeah, Sword and Shield, over 300 promos for that generation. It was insane getting all of them, especially because some of them are stupid expensive. Some that I got early on, some that, you know, I had to pick up later. This one here, so it is a web series card, but it is the promo for web series. So it'd be kind of neat once I have the complete set and you have the promo, kind of the star on top of the Christmas tree, if you will. But yeah, really nice card there. Glad to have that. I'm leaving this one out. Oh, let me see. I'll just leave this out here. I'll just go through all this stuff here. All right, so more web series cards here. Got a couple different ones here. Obviously, we got Bill, and then that weird Pokedex. I want to say that was from like Johto, whenever they did that series. But or is it the Poke Gear? Maybe that's what that one is. Either way, another card for web series. Like I said, I think from what I have now, without buying any other web series stuff, I have maybe missing 10 cards from the whole thing. So like this one here, another beautiful web series card, obviously the Charmeleon from base set, and then they just, again, they readapted the artwork for web series. If you're just hopping in, you didn't hear me say this before, web series is kind of like the greatest hits from that point in time. It's a 48 card set. Let's see what else is in here. They're just gonna wrap this. Cool, whoever Bobby Orr is, yeah, that guy's cool. Anyway, see you later, Bobby. This one here, absolutely beautiful Dragonite GX. This is Japanese full art. Yeah, another one I didn't have before. Yeah, no, I just like had to throw that dude just like random piece of newspaper clipping in there. But yeah, beautiful Dragonite there. Love that. Let's keep rolling. Oh, this one's actually a little more of a unique envelope. Get this open. See what's in here. Nice. So the Hitmonlee from web series, again, a lot of artwork that a lot of people have never seen before, or it's very obscure artwork, if that. But again, once I get all the web series stuff together and I get the binder in, we'll go through it so you guys can take a look at what I have so far. Perfect. So that's actually a really cool card sleeve. I like that. But another promo I'm looking for with is the Unknown V. This is card number 300 in these Sword and Shield promos. Again, absolutely insane how many there were. Yeah, it's a massive set. All right, here we go. So if you guys are familiar with this kind of box, when you spend a certain amount of money on eBay, right, depending on how like trustworthy the seller is, right, it's supposed to go through some kind of authentication process from eBay. So that's what this container is. So they shipped out both of these things from the seller to eBay. They verified it, especially if it's graded, right? It goes through like CGC or PSA to evaluate it, make sure it's legitimate. And then they repackage it and put in these really neat packages. So that's what both of these are. So I think one's a graded card, one may not be, but again, it all comes off of price point. One of these I have a really funny story for, and it's one of those things where I doubt the person I got this from is ever going to watch this, so I'll tell the full story. If they want to laugh about it or they want to complain about it, to each their own, but I think it's a funny story nonetheless. Okay, so this thing. So flip it open. So again, congratulations on your recent purchase. Again, they verified everything. So this card I'm about to show you, it's one I truly didn't want to buy, and that's going to sound crazy, but it's the last card I needed to complete the Sword and Shield promos. It's a meme of a card. It was super exclusive. It got way too expensive, but I got lucky and found it at a good price. But take a look. So flip this little thing up here and take this out, or you just lift this up. But yeah, so here we go. Special delivery Bidoof in the original wrapper. Again, authenticity guaranteed. But there it is. Promo card, special delivery Bidoof. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take it out of this because it's going in the binder. But yeah, promo number 177. So out of these three cards here, this finishes off this Sword and Shield promo collection. I will do another video going through that whole binder, but this thing, again, I didn't want to buy it because it's such a meme of a card, but it completes that set. I'm super excited to put it in the actual binder, but I do like how authentic and how, you know, solid this is, right? This is nice how they do this. So that means this one here is the graded card. So as I'm opening this, I'll tell the story. So I've been shopping around. I saw this card and I was like, hey, I really want to get it. Thought it was a good grade. The price was a little bit extreme, if you will. Maybe it was just like an attention grabber. So someone's like, oh, hey, you know, I'll offer you this. Long story short, that's what I did. I saw the price. It was absolutely insane. If you're curious what the price was, just message me on the side. I'll show you the original listing. But it was crazy expensive. I was like, you know what? Let me do some research. I looked at what it's truly been selling for up to that point, and I was like, all right, cool. So this one I'm going to offer. I let them know. I said, hey, I'm sending you this offer based off of what's recently sold. I'm not trying to get over on anyone or scam anyone or try and lowball someone, but yeah, this is my offer. They accepted within like 5 minutes after I placed the offer. And then, of course, it goes back to, you know, eBay to authenticate and verify. But look at this thing here. Absolutely beautiful. This is a Legendary Collection Dark Raichu. So you saw the other ones before. That was from Team Rocket. This is the Legendary Collection version and a 9.5. Almost that perfect. There's the authenticity guarantee. I'm going to keep it in its little sleeve here. It's going to stay that way. But, yeah, this is absolutely insane. Now, I guess I'm going to spoil it, right? I'll tell you. So they originally had this listed. Actually, I'll let you guess. Alex, how much do you think this was originally listed for? Take your time. I'll get all this cleaned up. Just take a wild guess, shot in the dark. How much did you think this is originally listed for? Take a drink while you're thinking. I realize all this stuff had to glue on. Okay, that's a reasonable guess. I think that's fair. So, they originally had this listed at $1,000. $1,000 flat, not $999.99, just $1,000 flat. I'm like, there's absolutely no way anyone's going to pay that. So, of course, they had it eligible for offers, right? I placed my offer, and I'm like, hey, look, I'm placing this based off of recent selling price. If you want to entertain the offer, let me know. You know, I'd be more than glad to get this from you. But yeah, let's just say I didn't pay anywhere near that. Yeah, huge pickup here. I'm glad I was able to get this. But yeah, again, it's one of those things where sometimes you just have to do your own research to figure out, like, hey, it looks a little too good to be true kind of thing. But again, it's authentic. I looked at so that's the other thing too, right? If you're looking at graded cards online, this little number here, you can type in on their website, and it will validate it. So if for some reason you saw us online and you type this number in, it's kind of its individual serial number, and that number didn't pop up, then it's fake. Like someone just manufactured this, you know, try to make it look similar. But I typed this in, this exactly what I saw, and then obviously eBay re-verified this and authenticated it. So huge, another one for the collection there. All right, so let me move all this off to the side. What else? Web series stuff. Yeah, this damn Bidoof, it's gonna drive me nuts. But you know what? It's over. Finally got it. All right. So, oh no, I still have more stuff. Hold on. I was about to cut it. I still have more stuff. Hold on one second. It's not over yet. All right. So, yeah. Man, I'm so glad I looked over there. So, more mail. The stream continues. We're not done yet. A little bit of a psycho. Yep, no worries. You do your thing. Yeah, so more packages, right? So 763 collectibles. Bought a whole bunch of stuff from them from their actual website. And them on Instagram, so definitely check them out. Really awesome shop. We got a lot of really good stuff, especially graded stuff. All of it's, you know, good quality stuff. But let's go through this and see what's in here. There's my order, so let me get that out of the way. So yeah, if you can see here, obviously that's Pokemon Go. I'm going to try and get this out of here without messing this up, so I'm going to take this off screen just for 1 second. Wow, I didn't realize that this box was this big. This is absolutely insane. So, more for the trash pile. So here, this box here, it is the Pokemon Go. These are the individual pin collection boxes, or the sticker collection, however they want to label it. Yeah, so these are the pin collection boxes, right? So this is a sealed display of that. Obviously, at some point in time, I will have the ability to display this. I'm probably going to keep it in this plastic, just because there's no tears or anything. But yeah, this is pretty cool. And obviously, you can tell how long this has been here because Pokemon Go is how many sets old now? But yeah, absolutely huge pickup there. I'm glad I was able to get that. Move this off to the side. And I'm excited to see what else I got from them. Oh, goodness. It's one of those things sometimes where you think you bought too much, and yeah, maybe, but it's all good. No regrets, right? Let's go through this one here. Again, this is all still 763. And then a little bit of a spoiler, I got stuff from PokeNE that's coming up next. Huge shout out to PokeNE. They're absolutely amazing out of Omaha. They do great work. They're definitely a trusted source for everything Pokemon related. So, ooh, this was fun. So I'm glad I got these. Let me try and get this out of here without making a huge mess. See if I can get these out of here. So, very, very awesome Japanese product there. Let me look in the box, make sure there's nothing else sitting in here. You guys had better view than I did. Doesn't look like anything else in the box. Put that up over here. All right, cool. So, Japanese 151. Look at these little binders. These things are absolutely amazing. Comes with the cards here. Comes with a couple 151 packs. But this is everything that it shows, right? So you get these little super narrow little binders here, which was neat. I really hoped I got duplicates of these, but they ended up getting expensive, so I held off. Because it'd be cool to have cards in this binder, right? But yeah, absolutely amazing little binder collection. Came with packs. I just love how the artwork turned out for these. But yeah, super awesome pickup there. Always like adding to the Japanese the sealed collection. All right, next. Okay, so more stuff. So now we're starting to get into PokeNE stuff. One of the boxes is, well, two of the boxes is absolutely huge. So I don't think I'll be able to fit on screen. I'll try and show it. Let me see if that cuts a little bit of that glare out of there. All right. All right, cool. But yeah, if I can fit those boxes, great. If not, I'll just try and show it on screen, and then we'll go back over. But yeah, PokeNE, absolutely amazing. Hope you're doing well. I know you've had some stuff going on. Obviously, I'm not going to put anyone's business out there. But look at that. Speaking about 151, finally, after all the crazy hype around this set and how expensive these boxes were at one point, I got them at a reasonable price, and I mean reasonable is like as close to the original market as you're going to get. I have to look. I think I got another one. Maybe I have to place a separate order for these. I know he's got cases available, or he did. If anyone wants to go in on a case of 151, oh no, even better. So this is which is funny enough, so two huge sets from last year. So you have the Shiny Treasured EX set, right? Again, there's that Charizard there that I'm not a big fan of. But then, of course, 151, absolutely beautiful. I think I bought multiple of these, so obviously I'm going to keep one sealed. If I do have another one, I'm going to open it up for sure. But, yeah, I know at one point those boxes were over $200, and then Pokemon decided, hey, you know what? Let's stop people from overselling this and kind of scalping the prices. And that's exactly what they did. So they went through and reprinted it. But yeah, some more of these. I think I have a bunch of these actually. So a little bit of a spoiler, but let me put these up in the corner. Close this so no one freaks out that there's a knife on the table. That's all I need, right? To get all the way through the stream, and then it gets taken down for that. All right. Let's do this one next. Again, you can see some of the dates on this stuff. 9/14. It's been sitting here for a little bit, but again, I've been gone since June of last year. Yeah, kind of crazy. It's a bit of a time warp going through this stuff. It's literally just like open up a time capsule filled with shiny cardboard. Someone please quote me on that. That's going to be my on my page going forward. Anyway, open this up. See what's in here. Try and be careful not to bump anything. Ooh, yes, very, very nice. So, super glad that I have this, especially because I got this, again, around the time where this set originally came out. But, Ruler of the Black Flame, booster box, absolutely amazing. I've opened up a bunch of these. I was never able to pull the high-end Charizard from this specifically. Obviously, I ended up buying it. But, this is the other thing I wanted to get to, which... please forgive me if I say this wrong. I think his name is Brian over at Pokémon. But yeah, this is an awesome little collection box here. Again, the same thing as for Ruler of the Black Flame. You get a bunch of sleeves, you get the deck boxes, you get packs in it. But it's one of those things where it's Charizard. It's a cool collection piece. It'll probably go up in value at some point in time. But yeah, another booster box of Ruler of the Black Flame plus this, so that's kind of neat. All right. Trying to keep stuff organized and all kinds of mess here still, but it's all good. We push on. All right, move this over here. Let's see what else we got. Kind of move all this other trash out of the way. Sorry, just taking 1 second to keep things somewhat organized, because otherwise this room that's already a mess is going to get even worse. So if this is what I think it is, which, oh wow, what a save! What a save! What a save! My goodness. I don't think you can see it on screen. Let me fix this before all this gets knocked over. I almost knocked my light over and my other phone and a bunch of other stuff. But, whew, okay. Yeah, someone's going to clip that for sure. All right, here we go. So, see if you can take a look at what this is. So this is the Charizard EX little premium collection boxes here. I got a whole case of it. I'm just going to open this up here just so we can see. Let me move this back over a little bit here. That's what I get for trying to put stuff like this on the screen. So, as I'll just show you real quick, is a whole case of these. So that's kind of neat. I don't know if they'll have any kind of value or, you know, I know they were expensive when they came out. It's got the little promo in there, another weird looking Charizard. But, you know, I thought, hey, you know what, I'll get a case. We'll try my luck with that. So we'll hold on to that for the time being. All right, let's see what else. Oh, this is a big heavy one. So I'm just going to try and show it because I'm going to be very careful in doing this. Let's see, another huge box here. So just so you see that there's proof of a box. Another one from Pokémon. I have a rough idea of what this is. And I say rough because it's this one, another huge one. Ooh. Okay. So this is. Wait, hold on. Did I just crack a hole? Yeah. Oh, awesome. So this is. Oh man, I can't believe this. So it is a whole case of these binder collections from 151, which there's probably 5 or 6 of them in here. It's a huge box, of course, but yeah, giant case of all of those. I knew I bought at least a case or two of stuff from Brian, but yeah, absolutely insane. As stuff keeps falling over all over the place. All right, one more big box from Pokémon. Definitely not going to be able to fit on screen, but I'm going to show you what's in here. And then I have one more stack of boxes to go through from Jason Nee, which if you guys saw the last stream, I was mentioning him. I bought, he's kind of my Japanese hookup for all Pokemon stuff. Yeah, super excited. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, there is all kinds of stuff in here. Okay, so I get how this is all going to look. So let's check this out first. So we threw in some other stuff here. Nice little sleeping Bulbasaur there. That's kind of cool. Got a 151 playmat that they threw in. Ooh, I think that's a Demon Hunter figure, maybe. It's all kind of broken and busted. But, so this box here, if I get all this other stuff out of here. So this is one of those that I reach out to them, and it's not an issue on their end. I don't want to be like, oh, well, they kind of screwed me over or whatever. I asked ahead of time, but I didn't really get a response, so I just made an assumption. That's what I get. Hold on, sorry, there's all kinds of stuff in this thing. All right, but yeah, it's got a bunch of little freebies and all kinds of stuff in here, which is awesome. I'm glad that they do that. Like I said, it's just nice to kind of get a little bit extra. So, in this giant box, I'm going to do my best to try and show it, or at least take some of these out of here. So, a case worth, a full case of EX or Shiny Treasure EX. Yeah, this is absolutely insane. The whole case of it. So, I guess the one thing I asked when I got this from them, and again, it was just something that I was kind of curious how it was going to work out. Because obviously I got the other 2 loose boxes from them, and then I got a whole case. So case is 20 boxes worth. So 2, 4, 6, yeah. So I have 22 boxes of Shiny Treasure EX now, which probably do another live stream with all just this. Just do a huge case rip, and then grade what I can. But I was hoping to get the sealed case, and I get it because sometimes they do that. Sometimes they just pick the order and go from there. So I'm not blaming anything, but yeah, I was hoping to get the sealed case, especially with how the prices have been all over the place with this set. But it's all good. Still got it. Super excited that I have this now. And like I said, I appreciate everyone over at Pokémon. You guys are amazing. Keep up the hard work. Yeah, I know they've been going through a lot lately, and I appreciate everything you guys do. So, all right, let's see what else I have. Okay, one more stack of boxes, and then I'll probably call it for today, just because there's other stuff I want to get to. And then obviously I have all this stuff to clean and sort. So, Jason Nee, luring my hookup over on Instagram. I'm gonna find what his actual page name is on Instagram. But let's scroll through here. All right, so it's TCG Pokemon Collector. I bought so much stuff from him. Absolutely amazing person, super friendly. Again, I've placed a whole bunch of orders from them, and it's just been professional and great the whole time. But yeah, when you're talking about some really awesome Japanese stuff here, or stuff that they sourced and found over in Japan directly and then sent it over to me, super huge. And it's definitely an ongoing, friendship and, a little bit of a business relationship, if you will, just so anytime some exclusive stuff comes out in Japan or anything, with Blastoise, Blastoise, Raichu, or Dragonite on it, he tries to hook it up. So, if you guys saw those Chinese collection boxes I had on the last stream, that's who I got them from. So, check this out. And they always throw in some awesome freebies, right? But look at this. See if I can get this open. This was from a newspaper. Look at how awesome this looks. Obviously, I don't have the whole thing unfolded. It's going to be too big to fit on screen, but absolutely beautiful. I'm actually going to frame this. I know it's got the Nintendo Switch there. This is from the World Championship 2023. But absolutely amazing. I'm definitely going to frame this. I think it's neat. But Jason always threw in all kinds of little bonus stuff like that. So here's the contents of this actual box, right? So let's go through this, see what I have in here. Always throwing in some kind of sleeves or finding me sleeves. So these Charizard sleeves are pretty cool. I don't really collect too many card sleeves, but again, it's stuff where if it's stuff that I was looking for or they threw it in based off of what I was getting, they hooked it up. So and see what's actually in this little bundle here. I'm super excited because I know there's a whole bunch of stuff I've been waiting to go through from Jason. And again, this is, if you're looking for someone to try and help out, especially with Japanese stuff and finding it, hopefully I'm not going to flood him with work right now, but he's definitely the person to go through for sure. Super professional. You kind of just place orders. Once they find it and they have it, then you can pay for it. So you're not really paying ahead, and if the order doesn't come through or something happens, you're kind of out of luck. Again, they're super professional. I've placed well over 10 orders at this point, so very trustworthy. They definitely have my seal of approval, if you will. And I'm looking forward to our next order. Actually, I have one pending right now. It's more stuff coming from Japan, so I'll probably reach out to them after this if they're not checking it out already. I was hoping they were going to check it out because, again, I mean, they're awesome. I'll just leave it at that. All right, so let's see what we got here. Flip these over. So, Raichus, right? Ooh, yep, and the Venusaur EX. This is from, obviously, 151. So, Sleeping Raichus. These were so cheap on the Japanese side, right? I think these were a couple bucks a piece, right? And obviously, it's one of my favorite Pokemon, it's one of my favorite artworks. So, I had to pick it up. The English side of this card is like, I don't know, 35, 40 bucks now. But yeah, I already have a bunch of really high graded ones, but I want to try my luck again. So yeah, like I say, I'll be responsible for kind of flooding the market with Raichus, but it's all good. Here we go. So these ones are pretty cool too. So we got more Raichus, right? And I think this is a Raichu, some reverse Raichus in here, which is nice. I love the Japanese reverses, some Pikachus, and then some more Pikachus. So the big thing behind this bundle here is this. So this is the Master Ball reverse from 151. Now, obviously, if you know anything about Master Balls, I think it was one a case or one per box. Yeah, maybe it was one per box. You got a Master Ball reverse. So obviously, you have your regular, so your regular holo, your regular reverse, so just regular Pokeball, right? As you can see there. And then they did Master Ball reverses, so a little more expensive there, a little more rare. But I got a bunch of the Raichus. So I'm assuming this next stack here, flip over, Dragonites. Perfect. So reverse Dragonites, Dratinis, Dragonairs, regular holos, right? They got this all just bundled together, which was kind of neat. And then I'm assuming you can figure out what this is here. So this is the Master Ball reverse of Dragonair or Dragonite. Gonna be super excited to grade those and get those knocked out. But yeah, very, very nice. Let's move on to the next thing because there's still a whole bunch more to go through. But yeah, these Raichus, definitely gonna try my luck. Yeah, so many. The same thing with these, dude. Look at how many Sleeping Raichus there are. But again, these were a couple bucks a piece, where if I bought them on the English side, they'd be $35 to $40 a piece. Yeah, I know. Yeah, pretty crazy, I know. But again, I'm going to try my luck, see how they grade, and obviously I'll keep you guys in the loop with how it goes. Let me just flip this over this way like that. Move this over a little bit. Oh, dude, it's gonna be a long night for sure. But again, so much to go through. It's a one-man show here. Would love help, but it's one of those things where I don't mind it, right? And I think a lot of that came from, you know, how my grandfather was with cards, right? Where he was the same way. He collected a lot, and he sorted a lot, and he put a lot of time and effort into it. Oh, I don't know if you saw this, but I'll show it again, Alex. So this is what Jason put in the box that got this. So this is from 2023, the World Championship. It's like a news article from it. So I'm gonna get this framed up. But like Cario, Dragonite, all of the big Pokemon are here. Of course, Pikachu, which was Raichu, but yeah, definitely gonna get that framed. It's absolutely amazing. But he likes to throw in extra stuff like that all the time. So next, and like I said, this was the one person I wanted to save for last, especially because I've got so much awesome stuff from him. Not saying that, you know, take away from everybody else, you know, but yeah, I think I built a friendly relationship with Jason, and I'm excited to see how it keeps going. If I ever make my way out to, oh, where is it? So, I mean, obviously he's out of New York, but if I ever make my way out to Japan, he's definitely going to be the hookup for sure. Make sure I'm getting taken care of. So this here, actually there's a couple cards here, so let me kind of close this down. Again, more Blastoise stuff. So we have Blastoise and Piplup GX, they're Japanese. And then the Raichu and Alolan Raichu GX tag team. So absolutely beautiful cards there. Move this off to the side. But here, this is a Japanese exclusive product. We did not see this in English. And some of the cards that came with this, oh man. Well, I thought I ordered 2, but it's all good. The only reason why I thought I ordered 2 is because I wanted to take some of the stuff that was in here and get it graded, but it's all good. Worst comes to worst, I'll hit up Jason again and buy another one. But so as you can see here, it's a little bit of a collector deck, right? But this is the reason why I got this. There's exclusive promos in there. So that Charmander that's kind of mashing his face against the window, like we saw on the English side. But then there's Squirtle and Bulbasaur that we never saw on the English side. Man, I'm gonna have to buy another one now because I want to grade all of these because again, it's exclusive to this product. They didn't put it anywhere else. It'll be an absolutely awesome product there. There's everything you get there. It's got all 3 of the decks. Obviously, it's all laid out so you can play it. But I really just wanted to get it for those exclusive promos. Really cool box design. But yeah, I thought I ordered 2, which it's fine. I trust Jason. If he didn't put it in the box, I didn't order it. So, and then obviously these beautiful cards to add as well. Move this off to the side. All right, another one. But yeah, those promos are absolutely insane. And again, the Charmander is the only one we've seen in English so far. Not saying that they won't do a Japanese one, or I'm sorry, they won't do an English variant of the other 2, but we haven't seen them yet. So if they haven't done them now, they're probably not going to. Ooh, this one's fun. Again, talk about freebies, right, and throwing in some extra stuff. So check out these little figures. These are awesome. So Charizard and then Mega Charizard, right, the shiny version. Pretty neat. Again, just a little extra stuff that they threw in there. It's all Japanese exclusive stuff. I think that's pretty neat. Thank you again, Jason. All right. Let's see what else is in this box. Anything else in there? Nope. All right. Pull this off. Try and get this out of here without knocking anything over. All right. Ooh. I think I know what this is. I say I think because of how much stuff that I bought. Sorry for all the noise. All right. But again, super professional package. Like everything is nice and secure. You never have to worry about. Ooh. Yes, this is exciting. I've got to be very careful with this because this is the last thing I want to damage. So we were kind of talking about this earlier on the English sets, but we'll just go through and look at it here. So use scissors on this here. So that classic collection that Beers was talking about earlier, where it comes all the different decks and all that. So they obviously did it in Japanese as well, which is absolutely insane. It's such a solid collection, but it's one of those things where the product itself was so expensive, and so I just decided I'll just buy the decks. So I ended up just getting the decks that came out of this. So this is the Blastoise deck. Obviously, I'm going to go through all of this at one point. But this is the big 3, right? So you get the Blastoise deck, the Charizard deck, and the Venusaur deck. Honestly, I may just leave it. I like how this is nice and clean. But, yeah, all the original artwork and then all the... Let's see if I can actually see it with this here. This is sealed, yeah. So it's individually sealed that way. Again, it's the whole deck. Yeah, I probably won't open up these other 3. You know, the whole purpose of me getting this was to open this one. So I'm going to show you this, right? A little bit of a preview of what you get in these kind of things. But even the Japanese box that you got was so crazy expensive. but I just wanted the decks, right? So let's open this up. Maybe try and be very careful, especially because I want to grade a bunch of the stuff that's in this deck outside of just the Blastoise here. But you can already see, like, is it that crazy gold textured, like, scatter pattern on there? It's absolutely beautiful. But let's take a look. I'm going to try and be very careful with these here. All right. There you can see the whole, look at all the edge. It's all gold and silver. They went crazy with this one. So Blastoise, Squirtle, Wurturtle. They have the Suicune EX there. So they mixed in new and older stuff. But some of it, again, is like greatest hits, right? Like, look at that Staryu and Starmie there. All these are just crazy insane with the textures. Again, some of the old artwork design, look at that Gyarados. Some of this is new. Look at that Articuno. This is absolutely insane. I'm glad I got a second one of this because this is why I wanted to show it off of why this whole set was impressive. Look at that Drowsy. Absolutely insane. Hypno. This Mr. Mime, it looks absolutely insane. Mewtwo, obviously it's a base set Mewtwo. But again, they kind of just picked some of the best artworks from this stuff. And they just went crazy with the speckles and the glitter and all this stuff here. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and grade a bunch of this. It'd be cool to grade one of each of these and then have a graded set. Obviously, it's going to be crazy expensive. Like even the Fisherman, right? Like, look at all that. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. If it is, let me know. If not, I'll try and go back through some of these. But yeah, all absolutely beautiful. Some Team Rocket stuff here. And then so here's some of the energies, which this is what I showed off the other day. It doesn't give you all the energies, right? They're spread out throughout the decks. But yeah, absolutely beautiful collection here. I'm probably going to pull from some of these and grade the individuals. But yeah, absolutely amazing. So I'm going to try and see if I can at least fit it back in this little thing here. Yeah, this is going to be harder than I thought, of course. Couldn't be easy. I should have just left it. But yeah, I wanted to get the extra deck just so I could show it. But the other three are similar, right? Got a bunch of vintage stuff in there. They mixed in some new in there as well. But this is going to be a mess. Let me try and figure this out real quick. But yeah, absolutely amazing. So glad that I got these. I'm just going to do this. Hold on. I don't think that's going to fit. Let's see, do I have any other? Nope, all these little packages, plastic sleeves. It's right. I just don't want these to get messed up, obviously. These are super nice. But I wanted to show it off just so you guys could see what was in there. But yeah, these three here, I'm probably going to leave. I might even just go back and reinforce it. Put some cardboard around it and leave it the way that it is. But yeah, absolutely amazing little collection here. These will definitely go up in value over time. But like I said, even just, you can see all the the gold and silver there. It's kind of a product that came out of nowhere, to be honest with you. But all right, anyway, I'm just gonna put it in here for right now. Trying to be super careful with these so I don't mess them up. But yeah, you're gonna pull cards from there and obviously get them graded. But there we go. All three of those there. Oh goodness. All right. Just a couple more things. Bigger boxes, but they're somewhat light. I'm just gonna take it off screen just so I'm not bumping into anything else. I do appreciate everyone that's hung out during the stream. We've been going for 150 minutes so far. Definitely one of my longer streams for sure. But yeah, really appreciate everyone coming and checking stuff out. And hopefully you enjoyed it. If you've been hanging out the whole time or you're watching this after the fact, go ahead and leave a comment on what your favorite thing that you saw from this. Oh, so these are nice. So obviously, you know, I collect all kinds of different stuff, right? But this here is kind of cool. So those Chinese 25th anniversary boxes I showed you guys the other day, these are the play mats that were found in them. So they actually sold them separately if you wanted to buy them that way, which I really, really like. For the main reason, hold on, sorry. So the reason why I like these is because you didn't have to open up those boxes to get these play mats out. I probably won't open these either because they have this nice little, like almost like wax paper on the edges, but really, really cool play mats. So probably this side are a little bit bigger. Obviously, I got some other cards with it, so let's take a look and see. Wow, that was a mess of a rip, of course. All right, here we go. Put that there. Go through what I got. So I think I got some promos in here, maybe. I don't know. Again, been a long time. Apologize ahead of time, but let's see what I got. But yeah, definitely gonna have to go take a walk or something after sitting down this long. Let's flip over. So, Blastoise EX. Obviously, this came from 151. Wait, hold on. Is that the one from 151? Yeah, it is. Sorry, 151. Look at that. You got good old Squirtle, which the English version of this is crazy expensive. You got Wartortle, another full art Blastoise, and then of course you get the EX, which looks absolutely beautiful, and another one. So I have a bunch of these, which again I'm excited about, especially because, and I'm pretty sure I showed this off the other day, but let me grab this real quick. So obviously it doesn't get much better than this, right? I have it in the pristine 10. It's a perfect, because obviously CGC doesn't do perfects anymore. But I'm interested to see if I can get a couple other ones and see how they grade as well. Oh, maybe I'll send some to PSA or something. I don't know. Just get a couple different variants. But yeah, of course, more Blastoise. I want to say the Wartortle's in here somewhere in this mix. I know I got like the whole line, if you will. The whole evolution line. That's what I'm looking for. My brain's starting to turn into mush, guys. I've been doing this for a bit, so. And then you get this guy. So absolutely beautiful Charizard EX. So now I have every Charizard EX in Japanese that's come out so far. It's between this one, the Crystal one, and the Shiny Crystal one. I have all of them now. Okay, there's the evolution line there. Kind of curious because unless he puts, I mean, these sleeves are actually kind of cool, by the way. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe the Wartortle's in here somewhere else, but I know I got the full evolution line for all three of these. So again, Charizard line. So these ones here kind of stack up like this. If you want to do it that way, I like how they did the artwork. 151 is obviously fan favorite set. I'm almost done with the English side, but because I didn't have any of the Japanese side, especially for sealed stuff, I wanted to kind of just piecemeal some of the set together. So now I know what's in here. So maybe it's in the other box. Okay, maybe it's in the other box. So the other Detective Pikachu game that they put out a promo for. I got it, and I got 2 of them. So nice little sealed promos there. So yeah, the other box has, okay. I was getting nervous at first, but it's all good. Again, I trust Jason. If I ordered it, I know it's somewhere. But yeah, absolutely beautiful stuff here. I'm just going to put all this off to the side. But yeah, definitely a lot to sort through and go through once I'm done with this. Oh yeah, so then obviously here's the Venusaur that goes with that. So I have the big 3 in Japanese as well now from 151. These though super cool. I'm glad that I was able to pick those up. All right, finally the last box. Again, I still have CGC graded stuff to go through, but I probably won't do that today just because I want to take a little bit of a break, relax, get some gaming in. Yeah, let me open this up. Again, thank you for everyone that came by and checked out the stream today. I'll probably do another one either Friday or sometime this weekend. Most likely Friday because once I go through all the CGC stuff, I have stuff I have to mail out to friends of mine because I got stuff graded for them. That will be a service I offer again once I get a little more situated. I have no problem doing middleman services for anyone who wants their cards graded. I have an account with CGC, I have the top membership with CGC, so I can go hand deliver stuff, pick up stuff. So save a little bit of time both ways. But let me know. Like I said, I don't mind doing it. We'll work something out for sure. So here we go. Start with this. So nice little deck box there with Giovanni. I threw another little freebie there. Love it. So sleeves, right? So another set of Charizard sleeves here, which is kind of neat. And then the Team Rocket sleeves that go with this. So now, if anyone's been keeping up with it, there's rumors that there's going to be a brand new Team Rocket set coming out in sometime during Scarlet and Violet, which would be absolutely insane. If that happens, I will 100% complete that set. No questions asked. I know I don't really have much for Team Rocket returns, but it's a very rare set and it's kind of hard to find. And it's expensive, of course. So, but yeah, in terms of the original Team Rocket set, I have it completed in English and Japanese. But yeah, I had to get these sleeves and of course the deck box that goes with it, old Giovanni. It's pretty neat there. Before I get to these, again, nice little thank you wishes there. Let's try our luck with good old Pokemon Go pack. Take this off. I don't remember the order. So let's go through it. So we got Squirtle, Bidoof, one of the trainers from Pokemon Go, no idea, Charmeleon. All right, so we got the Executor, and then the Hollow Energy there. So nothing too crazy. It's all good though. All right, last little bit of stuff here. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out and bearing with me here. Massive amount of stuff that I've got in, but now I have the fun of sorting and organizing all this stuff. So hey, at least you don't have to do that part, right? Unless you want to combine help, I greatly appreciate it. But let's see what we got here. All right, last two things for today. It's more cards, of course. What else would it be? All right, here we go. Actually, there is one more thing I want to show after this, just for anyone that actually cares, but I'm going to show it off. So check this out. Here we go. So this should be the rest of the, here's what I was talking about. Blastoise, Charizard. So this is more 151 stuff. Venusaur. Snorlax. Oh, sorry. Mewtwo, not the promo, the actual card from the set. Snorlax, not the promo, the actual card from the set. There's Wartortle. There we go. There's Charmeleon. There's Charmander. Sorry, there's Squirtle. So there's the evolution lines, right? So I have all of them now. Actually, let me do this. I'm just going to lay these out. Because like I said, now I have evolution lines for all of them, but let me go back and grab this. All right, so let's do it this way. All right, so here we go here. So there's evolution line number 1. Got this here. Put you two there. Kind of neat how they did this artwork. There's a really cool frame that you can buy where you can fit all these cards in there. But yeah, that's absolutely sick, so I like that. And of course some duplicates, right, which I'm going to end up grading this stuff anyway. Put that here. Get this open. And here we go, look at that. Another, I bought so many of these. I know it seems kind of crazy, but I think it's well worth it, especially if they ever go up in value. But otherwise, it's still one of the better looking Blastoise cards, especially for modern, right? I've been waiting so long to get an Altar Blastoise. That's the closest I'm going to get, so I'll take it. All right, let's see. Last couple cards here. Let's see what I got. Obviously, you saw the Blastoise EX. Got the Charizard Full Art EX, Venusaur, and then the other one. So, yeah, all absolutely beautiful cards there. Again, such a awesome set. And all the great things I got from Jason. Again, I thank you very much for everything. You've been great. Looking forward to my next order, which I'll probably close up with you today. But that's it. After 160 minutes, we're finally done with today's stream. I'm going to burn through some of these code cards. If you're interested in this, obviously you can just scan the QR code. Have fun with that. Best of luck if you're going to pause it every second. But yeah, so very successful stream. I'm glad for everyone that stopped by and checked out. Let me know what your favorite thing that you saw, whether you're watching it during the live stream or after the fact. Obviously, this video will be uploaded onto the actual channel shortly, a little bit later on this afternoon. But yeah, all kinds of stuff to go through. This desk is a mess. But again, I really appreciate everyone that stopped by. Another successful stream. The next stream will probably be Friday or maybe getting into this weekend. We're going through all the CGC stuff. I'm super excited. We have 10 submissions to go through. It's going to be amazing. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I'm WakoBako. Take it easy.